Alright, we're back with another video, baby. Big, strong, face ass. God, I'm sorry. It is, I don't even know when Christmas is, but, we're on Christmas break for 3 days let me actually search out when Christmas is, actually. I actually have forgotten. Hold on, let me ask ChatGPT. When is, Christmas? Christmas is typing. Christmas on December 25th. Tomorrow. All right, so Christmas is tomorrow. Today's the 24th, 9:33 p.m. So it's Christmas Eve, I think. And yesterday I got out of work, or basically this morning I got out of work. I worked night shift last night. I did tell y'all that I was gonna do the schedule like every Sunday. I'm gonna post, but like I said, you guys are watching me as I learn and grow and change the schedule up a bit. I'm not doing that. Yes, I know you're probably like, come on, bro, what are you talking about? You just said every Sunday you're going to upload. I'm thinking I'm going to do every 2 days. I'm just going to upload just so that I'm not caught up trying to pair everything together. Like, I'm trying to make this as stress-free as I can for me. You know what I mean? So it's just me documenting what I'm doing. You know what I mean? What's going on December 21st, November, all these things. It's just documentation, you know. And if you want to keep up, or if you're going back and watching, you know, this is just so that you can see what I was doing throughout my time when I was not streaming, and, you know, dedicating my time to, like, building my community. You know what I mean? The community. All right, so it's December 25th. Today's the 24th. Tomorrow's Christmas. Today's Christmas Eve. We're about to DoorDash. I'm about to show you guys. I got everything set up, and I want to make it clear that I'm only showing you guys my money and my account. I'm being transparent now, but money causes issues with family, with with social media. A lot of people get mad. Oh, you're making this much. You shouldn't even this and that. So many people have so much to say. Look at me spitting. I'm a spitter. So, look, let me show you guys my account, be as transparent as I can. When I started this November, I had like 200 something in my account. I don't know the number, maybe 250, 270, 230. I don't remember the exact number, right? I had like 200 in my account whenever when my ex, shit, when my girl officially moved out. That's how much I had on my account, 200 in my checking. I'm talking about my checking. My savings, that money does not exist. That's what a lot of people don't understand. When you have money in your savings, that's not your money no more. That's in savings. That's gone. That's in my Roth IRA. Oh, yeah, y'all thought I didn't know that. Y'all thought I didn't know what the Roth IRA was, bro? Stop playing with me, bro. Okay, look, I'm going to show you guys my number. This is my checking. Make sure it doesn't show anything. I got to be real safe with this so that, I don't get exposed online. Everybody's looking at me like, what the... Here's my account balance. Let me see. Let me make sure you can see that. It's probably inverted 3,224, and then 79 cents in my savings. I'm just kidding. That's actually my account. That's how much I have. So November 9th, whenever Catrice left and she moved out, I had only 200 in my account, bro. 200 in my account. I had like $1,000 of credit card debt on my American Express card. And then I had like, that was it, just on that credit card. Maybe I had like $20, $30 on the other two. But the reason I've never let it get that bad. Do not let your credit get that bad, bro. Don't ever put that much on a credit card. The reason it got that bad was because I was putting all my gas on there, everything that I needed, like my not my rent, what was it? Like my car payment, my retainers. I don't know, you can tell I got retainers in. Make my teeth straight. I had braces already, like when I was younger, but they messed my teeth up, bro. They didn't get them right. So yeah, I had to go out and pay for my own retainers, get my teeth fixed, and they're coming out pretty good. You know what I mean? They're fixing. I'm paying for that. That's like $200. It was just adding up every single month. My car payment, all that stuff was on the credit card, and then I'll pay it off. Just so there's some activity, because I got the American Gold card. Okay, maybe we getting a little too personal. I'm trying to show you guys. I'm going to accidentally show too much, and this is going to be my credit card information, my bank account, and then that shit's going to get depleted. Negative account balance. Okay, you guys seen how much I had, but I was in a tough spot November 9th. So right now we only have $3K saved up, and I've been busting my ass. I've been working, I've been DoorDashing, I've been getting as much money as I can. That's $3,000, okay? Now when you go through a tough time, you got two options. You got two. Well, you got three. Suicide is in there, but that's never an option for me. No, I'm just kidding. The thought kind of does cross my mind. I joke a lot, but, I do get a little sad in here. And then, like, at the end of the day, I got to do what needs to be done. My grandma is still working, so suicide for me is not an option. A lot of people, it's a touchy subject. It's a real touchy subject, but it's hard, I've thought about it for real. I'm not even joking, like, actually. But as long as my grandma's on this earth, bro, I'm not going nowhere, bro. I'm not going nowhere. Maybe after she's gone, maybe we start considering the possibility of joining her. No, I'm just kidding. Come on, lock in, bro. Lock in. Let me think. I showed you guys my account on my that's my credit. That's not my credit. I gotta get my thoughts together. Let me think. That's how much I have in my account. That's how much I have saved up in total, right there. Now, not in total. Now, I'm gonna show you guys my savings on my Roth IRA. Let me see. Without showing you guys any, I don't know how. Let me open this account. And like I said, people are weird with money, so I'm only showing you this because I know there's family members, there's people in real life who know me, and they're like, oh, I need money, I need this. I'm not giving it to you, brother. I'm sorry. I mean, we're all adults. I'm an adult. I've been struggling, since 18, getting out of my parents' house or my mom's house and just like whatever. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their own stuff going on, and like I'm not about to be sitting here just handing out money when I've been working for hours to try to get my YouTube together since I was before 18, you know what I mean? Trying to get all my equipment and stuff set up. It's expensive, bro. The cameras, the capture card, all the stuff, it adds up. I'm going to go home and I'm going to show you guys, if we have time in this video, I'm going to show you guys everything that I've been working on, like all the things that my money has been going to. Let me see. While I've been investing, so I haven't just been throwing everything into my YouTube. I've been splitting stuff up. You know what I mean? Keeping it. Let me show you my savings account, my Roth IRA. Now, if you don't know what a Roth IRA is, you gotta lock in. I've been knew what this was since I was like 15. I've been trying to get out of my parents' house. I say my parents, but it was really, I've been growing up with my mom. I didn't know my dad. My dad left. Newsflash, that motherfucker gone. My real biological father, I don't know him. I don't even think he knows me. Does he know that his son is a celebrity? Lock in, bro. All right. Let me try to show. I just don't want it to show anything personal. I just don't want like no numbers to be shown. Like I don't want the number to be shown. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna screenshot it and minimize it. It doesn't show any like code or nothing right here. So like I minimize everything else out. What does that say right there? $22,000. That's basically my net worth. I told you I was worth 20K, baby. It ain't a lot, but it's something, damn it. 22,000, right? In my Roth IRA, there's 18,000 in total. So most of my money that I have is in my savings in my Roth IRA, and I've been trying to max that out since I was 18. I think I might have missed like a couple hundred one year when I was like moving out of my mom's house. That's because I was going through a tough time. We're going to talk about that. The phone fell through the middle of the seat, bro. Seriously? God. And look at my hands, bro. You can't really tell right now. My eczema gets bad. Like, I haven't worked since yesterday, but all this will get inflamed, bro. I got eczema. Dude, my hands will go so puffy, bro, because of the cold. They get itchy. But we're going to start door dashing. We're going to get into story times. It's going to be like, while I'm working, you guys are gonna, like I said, you guys are gonna be seeing me working, grinding, going 60 hours. I can't get 60 hours this week. Let me check how many I got. Last week I did get 63. The last videos that I did, like from December 14th to December 20th, 2025, I got 63 hours, right? Hours work. So I maxed it out. This week, I'm not going to be able to get 60 because they're giving us Wednesday, Thursday, and I think Friday off. They're giving us 3 days off. They're closing the factory that I work at. And it's basically like for Christmas, you know what I mean? But they don't know that Sollracz out here grinding and shit. I would work at Sheets because, they pay double, bro. I think they pay double time. But I got fired from there. I don't know why. Let's get to door dashing, bro. You guys see my accounts. The transparency's there, and I said I'm giving you guys this transparency, showing you guys my life, what I'm doing, how much money I'm saving, so that you guys, if you guys are in a tough spot, you can do it too, bro. I was doing this since the flea market, since I was 15, bro. There's no excuse. That's why when people sit here trying to make this little sob story and like, oh man, I don't give a damn, bro. I've been working on the damn YouTube since I was so young, bro, trying to get my equipment together, and then you got these bum people like I'm not gonna say names, bro. I'm not gonna say names, but some family members, bro. Some of y'all need to get that shit together, bro. How you got my blood in your system? You embarrassing me. Embarrassing my damn self. Lock in. All right, so we're gonna DoorDash, get some extra money in. We have $3,000 in the account. The goal is to make it to at least like $12,000 and get like a $1,000 PC, maybe $1,200. So I could take money out of my savings, right? Because not all of that is in the Roth. It's like split up. I also have some in the high yield savings. You know, that's like emergency money. You know what? Just in case my car goes out or I need a down payment or something. You got to get your finances together. First of all, if you actually want to be living an adult and, you know, everybody's going to be sad. Everybody's going to be depressed. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to be a little broke bum. It's going to be hard to do, you know, work a job. Everything's going to be hard, bruh. It's hard to get fit. You know, I seen a little quote. It's hard it's hard to be fit. It's also hard to be fat. Both are hard, you know. Choose your hard. Looking ass, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta lock in. You gotta figure out what you want to do, what you want to struggle in. Me, I'm gonna be sad as hell with $1 million in my bank account. I'm not gonna be sad as hell, fat as fuck, broke as hell, bum. Come on, bro. Lock in. There's two sides of this shit. Life is come on, bro. You're not motivational. All right, so you guys got the transparency. Let's start DoorDashing. Let's get in here. It says average wait 1 minute. Where is the DoorDash app? Let me see. I gotta search it. I forgot. Ding, 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 ding. Y'all gonna see me grinding, baby. And while we're doing this, I'm gonna be talking to y'all like if we were why do I need to verify my identity? Hold on, give me a minute. Hold on, I gotta get my driver's license or something again. Please move to a well area. Place the front of your ID in the frame. Give me a minute. Why is it doing this now? See, this junk turned real quick. Let me make sure I'm not showing my ID or nothing over here on the camera. My social security. Come on, lock in. But, yeah, we're locked in, baby. We locked in. Everybody's on break enjoying Christmas. Not me, son. We ain't here grinding in silence. Looking at it, boy. And, processing your ID. This might take a few minutes. And I'm also going to go work with some guy from work. I was talking about, like, if anybody knew any kind of way to make, like, good money, you know. And they were showing, like, my boy was telling me about, like, FedEx or something, or Amazon Flex or something like that. I got to sign in, and they're waiting to process my stuff, like my ID and all that. I don't even know what that's about, confirming. Take a picture to capture your face. Center yourself in a well area. Hold still. Hold on. Give me a minute. You know, I got to mod this shit. Hold on. Look slightly to the left. All right. Look slightly to the right. How you want to do? Processing selfie. This may take a few seconds. See, man, come on, bro. Hurry up. I'm losing money. But, yeah, I was asking them if there's any way they knew how to make money. They were talking about, like, my boy was talking about some, like, Walmart delivery or something. And then another employee walks in, another one of the guys that works there. He was like, hey, I actually got my own business doing, like, framing and, like, construction stuff. And I was like, oh. And he was like, yeah, you could come help us out on the days off. And, you know, I'm a hard worker. I told you I'm a hard worker. So I work with him all the time. I don't work with him, but your identity was successfully verified. All right, let's get to making money, baby. Peak time, dash weight, average weight 1 minute. I have read and understand it. Bro, why is it asking me all this stuff again? Dasher notification. You took drop-off photos for 80% of contact list. I don't even know what that means. They updated DoorDash, so things are a bit different. We just gotta wait until something pops up. What was I saying? I was talking about, like, the guy, and he... Oh, damn, already? Accept. I accept everything, bro. I don't even give a damn. It says, south. If it says... turn right. If it says $5, I don't care, bro. Like, some people are just... I seen videos of people saying, I won't accept the DoorDash if it's $3. Man, shut your little broke ass up and go deliver that food, bro. You bum. You need those $5 if you DoorDash it. Fuck is you talking about? You don't got no choice. I'm doing that shit too. Don't worry. Bro, run the risk taker. All right. Come on, bro. Turn this radio off. All right, turn right. Yeah, he told me if I wanted to come work with him construction, he's got his own business. I was like, yo, for sure, bro. You know what I could learn doing that? I want to get into my real estate, and that was what I was gonna do, getting out of high school, and then like do my real estate and not become a real estate agent. No. I'm talking about like just get in my house and like house hacking. That's what they like to call it. Basically, like I live in a house, rent it out to somebody, or we both live in there. They're paying a half one side of the house. I'm not trying to use big words and like confuse people, because that's why I can't stand a lot of realtors or real estate agent people. They try to make you feel dumb. I'm a real estate agent. Here's the fucking car salesman, pieces of shits. Most of them are like that. Not all of them. You got some good, sincere people, some good people everywhere, bad people everywhere. But these people, a lot of people who are in sales, specifically when they're trying to sell you something, they're little assholes. So, yeah, what I'm basically was trying to do is basically get in a spot, live with somebody, and they pay one half of it, and I pay the other half, and it's going towards the mortgage. Basically, the payment that I have to make on the house. That's what I was gonna try to get into, and I'm gonna try to look back into that. And I can start getting in with this framing stuff with this guy. I can learn a few things, so I don't have to hire a contractor to fix up the place. I can just do it with friends and family and like pay them somewhat of the money. You know what I mean? The first delivery is at Sonic. What you want from Sonic? Who wants a Sonic, baby? My bad. But yeah, I was like, yeah, bro, let me know. I got his number, and we're gonna knock it out. How do I tell these motherfuckers I got here? 2 drinks, 1 dessert. Isabella. Hey, I got a DoorDash for Isabella.
Come on around.
All right. Isabella, I'm about to get your food. I'm about to eat it. No, my bad. Isabella don't even know I'm a YouTuber. All right, but look, hopefully they don't see the camera. I kind of want to take it down, but at the end of the day, this is my life, bro. Why would I take the camera down? This is me, bro. This is my story. What they gonna tell me? Are you recording yourself? You're a loser. You think I give a damn? But yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen. I don't know when he's gonna text me. He said it was gonna be like maybe around $18 for like me working maybe 8 to 5. That's not that bad. That's not bad at all. And you know, just go out, knock some stuff out, learn with him. I'd even take a lower pay just so I can learn a few things. You know what I mean? And just sit around them, build a connection. You know, it's all about who you know. So what do I gotta tell this person? I'll let strawberry lemonade, kid size, wacky pack, junior burger. Dang, Isabella, what are we getting? All right, I kind of want to turn this off just because I'm a little shy and stuff. I'm gonna turn the light off just so it's not too much attention in here. Look at the red aura. I'm Batman. My bad. Okay. But yeah, DoorDashing, working at the factory, getting the money in. We're gonna get this PC as fast as we possibly can. I have not been streaming. I'm not gonna stream until I get my PC. I gotta show you guys the setup when I get home. The quality looks a little different. Yes, I know there's no more bright light on my face. I'm sorry. Quality looks a little different, but when I get home and we're done DoorDashing, this is gonna be a bit of a longer video. Probably going on an hour, maybe even 2 hours, or maybe I split it up, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna post it because sometimes I think too much into it. I'm like, well, nobody's gonna sit here and watch an hour. It don't matter, bruh. This is about me getting, this is what I tell myself, because I always doubt myself so much with everything I do, bruh. You know, I gotta just sit here and post it. Don't matter if it's gonna be an hour, 2 hours. If you watch it, if you don't watch it, oh well, you know, this is just for people to look back on in the future whenever I'm getting my stuff done, and actually, you guys are just witnessing the come up of something great. Yeah, go ahead and click off this video. No, just kidding. But yeah, we're gonna talk about like why I moved out and everything here tonight. We're gonna talk about at 18 years old. You know, I'm not gonna be putting. Look who's calling me, bro. The goat herself. What does that say? Ama. That's my grandma. I'm not gonna answer just because then if I answer, I'm gonna have to go over and like, I'm sorry, girl, I'm sorry. I want to go over there, but if I answer, I'm gonna go over there and I'm not gonna do the things that I need to do. I love my grandma, but she needs to understand that I'm working in silence for you, girl. You don't know that I'm putting in these numbers. She don't know I'm hustling. I woke up just a couple minutes ago, maybe an hour ago, and I seen that she had called me like How many times? 2, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times since I've been asleep. Because I took melatonin gummies last night. I finished the whole bottle, bro. I could not sleep. I was like, man, fuck it, we doing this shit. Shook them bitches, ate them. Like I said, the melatonin gummies, they make you sleep. Yo, what's going on? These dudes, like, I'm waiting on somebody in front of me, bro. What did he order? The whole menu? God dang. Sorry, Lord. But, yeah, I'm going to have to text Isabella. Hey, sorry, the line is taking too long. These people in front of me. But, yeah, my grandma, she's been calling me, blowing me up. My sister just told her that me and Ariana, my girl, broke up. Catrice, you know, everybody's kind of like getting the groove of it. Oh my God, they broke up. We've been together 5 years. Everybody knows that we've been together 5 years. My grandma, my parents, my distant relatives, everybody knows. New message from Isabella. Thanks for my order. Isabella, what you trying to get into? Hold on, why she messaging me? Thanks for my order. Girl, let me spit some game through the DoorDash chat. You see, I'm not lying to you. She hit me up. So when they got me in that courtroom talking about something, why you asking her to see her nipples and shit? Let me text her. I'm going to say, oh yeah, you're welcome. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Let me hit a little bit of dash. Oh yeah, you're welcome. I'm in the line waiting on a few cars. I'll let you know when I'm on the way. Oh yeah, you're welcome. I'm in the line waiting on a few cars. I'll let you know when I'm on the way. Should I add an emoji in there? Let me add one of these emojis. Hold on. What about those emojis? Hello, DoorDash? Yes, I'd like to report somebody. Yo. I texted her. Don't be trying to flirt with me while I'm DoorDashing, girl. You know I got a little bum ass job. You gonna message the DoorDasher, bro? Stop flirting with me before I give you a kid and I disappear on your ass like my dad did. Lock in, bro. Hold on, it's my turn. Lock in. We gotta act like an adult. Oh shit. I got a DoorDash for Isabella.
Isabella?
Yeah. Hold on, give me a minute. I don't think she can see the camera because I got it like over there. Give me a minute, y'all. And like I said, I'm not editing none of this out. Okay, this is full raw content. Y'all seeing what I'm doing the day before Christmas. We grinding in here. Santa Claus, my bad. Come on. Why is Isabella texting me? Do I got a profile picture on DoorDash or what? She probably seen it. Hold on, he a little fine shit. Let me text him. Isabella, you gotta lock in, girl. Stop texting me. You know I'm working. Come on, bro. What the fuck this? Let me call Isabella. Baby girl, how you doing? Why the fuck are you calling me?
Hey, they're making it right now.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. She said they're making it. Pull up a little bit, you know what I mean? What did she get? Wacky Pack Junior Burger Kid Size Meal. Oh, hell no. Isabella got kids. My bad. She looking for a stepdaddy. I think I found just the one. You found just the one, girl. I'm right here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Lock in, bro. Lock in. Kid size drink, kids fries meal, strawberry lemonade. And in here she put, can I have your number, Sollracz? I love you so much. I watch all your videos. I'm not lying, but I'm not going to show you guys that. All right. 21 years old. And this is my motherfucking life. Come on, bro. Lock in. Where the fuck? I got to stop cussing. Come on. Lock in. But yeah, let's get into it. We're going to be grinding. We're off for 3 days, right? I told you guys, we're off for 3 days for Christmas. We're going to be grinding. My grandma's been calling me, blowing my phone up. I told you guys I'm doing this not only for her, but for the little kid in me that always wanted to be a YouTuber, bro. I've always wanted this, bro. I've always wanted to just influence people in the right way. Even when I was younger, I've always been a little leader, bro. And even from like second grade, like from the moment I gained consciousness, I remember I just thought I was going to be the GOAT. I'm not lying to you, bro. I've always thought that I was just going to be a leader. I'm not lying. Like, I've always felt that way. Like, I've always wanted to influence people in the right way. When I was a kid, I would tell people, no, don't do this. I remember I got an award in like second No. This was like 4th grade after I moved away from Thomasville. I got an award. You know, whenever you get like the spelling bee awards, one of the teachers nominated. No, I think it was all of the teachers. Maybe I'm tooting my horn a little bit. Maybe it was just one. Shit, all of them probably did it. You know what I mean? A little fine shit. I was in like 4th grade. I don't even know how old that was, but I remember they nominated me for integrity, bro. If you don't know what that means, I remember I learned what that meant. I learned what that meant because of that award that I got. And like I remember like I was so shocked because like we had like an assembly. You know what an assembly is in school, where all the students come in, there's a pep rally, and like out of all those students, the teachers like they were calling names. This person got AP honor roll, this person got best academic awards or whatever the hell. This person's the fucking most tallest, most nonchalant. I didn't get none of those awards. I never got none of those, bro. But I remember, I don't know who nominated me or what teacher, but that made me so happy, bro. They nominated me for integrity, and I remember I was so shocked when they said my name because, like, my mom never really came to my awards and stuff like that. She was busy working. You know, I don't hold that against her. I'm not mad at it, but I never had nobody really showing up to those awards and stuff. I remember one time she did show up, and I cried, bro, and I wanted to go home with her so bad, dude. Like, I remember I just cried. I remember I got in trouble from the teacher. They were like, why are you crying? You got to come back to class. You can't leave. And my mom was, like, hugging me and stuff. And, like, I remember I just had to go back to class, bro. That sucked. Yo, school is really a prison. Fuck, bro. Yo, they got all the classmates walking a single file line, eating in the cafeteria. This is prison. Guard, they fighting over here. Yo, and, yeah, I remember I got that award, bro, and I remember I was so, like, I just felt so much emotion, bro, because, like, I was like, what does that even mean? They were like, Carlos Sotelo for integrity. Everybody was clapping. Bro, I was a kid, and I remember, like, y'all probably laughing. Look, this motherfucker laughing at it, reminiscing on him when he was in 4th grade. You a grown-ass man now, Sollracz. You can't be doing shit like that. Yo, keep looking back, because these windows are tinted out, and I can't see. Somebody's going to be standing here. Wait, sir, we've been waiting out for 10 minutes. You over talk about when you was in your prime in 4th grade. Lock in. But, Isabella, I'm sorry. Hold on. I texted Isabella. What'd she say? She texted me back. Alrighty. Man, now she gonna hit me with a dry text? Isabella, stop playing with me, bruh. She was supposed to say, okay, daddy. My bad. Chill. Lock in. Isabella, I'm about to call her. She must want me to follow her home since I got her address. Hold on, I gotta chill, bro. This is my job. This DoorDash you talking about, I'm fully employed. I don't want to lose my job. DoorDash CEO gonna see me saying stuff like this? Yeah, go ahead and remove him. He's not an elite employee no more. He's done. Yo, the door right there to the Sonic is right here, but like, I'm about to text her, Isabella. They threw your food in my car. You want to eat something else? Nah, my bad. My mind, it just goes to dark places. Yo. But I remember, and integrity basically means that you're honest, you're truthful, you tell the truth, and you try to uphold, like, truthfulness, you know what I mean? Yo, come on, bro. They handing out food like it's nothing. Let me look up the definition of integrity. Because I remember I went home and I searched it up. What? Let me ask ChatGPT. So many people are going to be getting mad because of this. What's the definition of integrity? Bro, I'm about to turn my car off, bro. Come on, dude. Wasting gas. Turning it off. Integrity means doing the right thing even when no one is watching. More fully, what does this dude flashing his lights at me for? The dude behind me is flashing his lights. Yo, what is you doing, bruh? Hold on, give me a minute. I'm about to lock in. Alright. He said move up some. Hold on. For Isabella? Yeah.
Right here.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Have a good one.
You too.
The dude behind me said move up some. Man, shut your bitch ass up. And you know what I said whenever he said move up some? I said fuck you. No, I didn't. I said alright. Little pussy boy. Where we going? Isabella, I got your food. I think that person seen the camera. Take a photo. Continue. Come on. This dude behind me. Done. Confirm pickup. Why does it always play music when I turn the car on, bro?
Drive southwest, then turn left on Randolph Street.
All right, lady, you're going to have to stop speaking out loud. How do I turn the GPS off? You're going to give out Isabella's address. All right. Let's get out of here. Okay, the hot air is blowing on my face too much. But yeah, integrity basically means you doing the right thing. And I think I got that because, like, I will always, like, I remember there would just be, like, money on the floor or something, and I'd give it, like, I'd tell people, hey, you drop this, you drop that, or, like, people would leave stuff around me, and I remember I was just always telling the truth. Always, like, and you could tell my energy since I was a little kid, bro. You could, like I said, I've told people before, you're gonna be who you're meant to be, bro. Your parents, they really basically have no influence on you. They're supposed to help you, guide you, and, you know, prosper you in the best way they can, but you're already who you're meant to be when you're a kid. You see it when you're young. You look at a little kid, you could tell if the kid is gonna be gay or outgoing, or, you know what I mean, or the kid is there's something wrong with the kid. Yeah, this motherfucker throwing a little too much tantrums. We're gonna have to put his ass in the psychiatric. I'm just kidding. You know, you can already tell your parents just either they help you and they outweigh the good and the bad, but your character's already designed and, you know, flawed the way it is. Some people don't like to admit it, but that's just the truth in life, bruh. But yeah. Let me make sure none of her stuff falls. I'm gonna put this on the floor. The drinks. And let's knock it out. I like DoorDashing more than I do what is the other one called? It's like Uber. The Uber, they don't be closing the stuff on the bag and stuff. Like, they don't be closing up the bag, they just throw you the food. Oh, you got Uber? Here, take it and go. You can eat some if you want. God, yeah. I don't mind if I do. You know, but ever since I was young, I was just always full of integrity, bro. Trying to do the right thing for people. Like, make sure everybody was off good. That's why I'm so transparent with you guys now, because where I see myself in the future is like, you know, I don't want to brag or nothing, but, you know, successful billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, Iron Man. Lock it, bro. And I just want to be transparent now, and like I said, that transparency is gonna cut off. I'm not gonna talk about it once I start making real money, because people have a problem with that. You know, they're gonna get mad. They're gonna be like, hey, you left me, you did this, you didn't talk to me, brother. You were not there for me when I was sitting there working those DoorDash hours or busting my ass off at McDonald's and doing 2 jobs, Sheets and Fatessa, working at 2 factories. Come on, bro, stop playing with me. Just a little bitch ass up. Like with the money thing, I'm showing you guys now, but once I save up for the PC and like we get the PC, that's when I'm done talking about money. You guys aren't gonna hear me talk about money no more. This is it. This is just so that you guys can see my journey, where I'm started from, rock bottom, damn near, and getting back up, just to give you guys a little bit of hope, show you guys that it does get better, and as long as you keep putting one foot in front of the other, you're gonna be all right. I forgot to show you guys my credit score. I did it in the last video. I'll put the number on the screen, but I didn't show you guys. I want to show you guys because, like I said, a lot of people lie. A lot of people just spew shit out of their ass, and you're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? This lying ass son of a bitch. I'm gonna show you guys my credit score. Tell you guys what I did to basically get to 730. It's not hard, bro. It's not hard. People just make things harder than they need to be. All you need to do, put $30 on the card. That's my gas. I put $30 of gas on the card, and I pay it off every single month on the due date. That's all you got to do, bro. You don't got to do nothing else, and your credit score is going to be a 700 something. You do that, you build credit history. That means you keep doing it for years consistently. You're gonna have a 700 something credit score. You'd be surprised how many people have a fucked up credit score and so much debt on their credit card. There's so many people I've met like that. It's like the default story. Oh yeah, I got a credit card, I'm paying off. Come on, bro, lock in. Dang, Isabella lived 12 minutes away, god dang. She better be paying me with something else. My bad. But yeah, we're gonna DoorDash for a couple hours and then go to the gym. Haven't been to the gym. I need to get something to drink because I am a little thirsty. Hold on, I did feel I had a water back here. Somebody throw a water bottle at me. We're on the highway. We're going straight for a minute, so I'm good. I also got to look at like what kind of PC I want, what I'm gonna get. I might get pre-built. I might go in there and try to build it myself. I got some people that I can like ask to help me like with what to get put in it. I knew people at my old job at Fatessa, people at my new at the job I'm at now, or I could always just watch a YouTube video. You know what I mean? What's the best bang for my buck? And then you guys are gonna see when I get the PC, probably within the next month or so, maybe the end of January we get the PC. Maybe earlier. Maybe tomorrow we get the damn PC. That wouldn't be financially smart. You know, I'm trying to do this the smartest way I can. Me with my YouTube, the reason it's taking so long, I've told y'all, is that I've been trying to make sure everything is perfect. Make sure my Roth IRA is maxed out. Make sure my credit cards are good. Make sure I have good money coming in. You know, make sure my rent is paid on time. You know, so like, that's why you guys are seeing me a little bit older when I'm 21 instead of when I was 18, because for the past 3 years, I've been doing it since I was 18. Even before then, when I was living with my parents, 15, 16, 17. I got my first job 15. I told you guys. I'm telling you guys the story, so listen up, okay? When I was working and stuff, it's been towards my YouTube, all right? It's been working towards the equipment. And in my head, I was thinking, I'm just going to save up all this money, and then I'm going to start. I'm going to save up. I'm going to get my microphone. I'm going to get my camera. I'm going to get my games that I'm going to play. I'm going to get my soundboard. I'm going to get my gaming chair. I'm going to get my gaming desk. Thousands of dollars, bruh. Thousands. I'm going to get my PC. And look at where I'm at now. You know, I've got all that stuff now, but the past 3 years has been me grinding on that and also making sure that I'm good financially, that I'm not just throwing everything away and my account is at zero and I'm out here begging people for money. Because your family doesn't like to see you working and, you know, not avoiding them intentionally, but, you know, you're working so much you barely have time to be around family. But they also aren't going to like you if you're just a bum living in their house not doing nothing. You know what I mean? So I'd rather be known as the one that's out here working every day than the one that's at home living like a little shit. I mean, none of us has to be born, right? But that don't mean you get to sit there and be a bum, bro. There's people that depend on you, people who damn risked their life and gave their all so that you could have a good life just for you to be a little bum, bro. That's why I can't stand people like that. I'll respect you, I'll talk to you, but you gonna keep your distance from me, you little shit. We live two completely different lives, bro. But yeah, grinding since 15. I told you guys about the flea market, bro, how bad that was. And then after the flea market, I ended up working at McDonald's. Worked at McDonald's. I got the job at McDonald's after I got fired from the flea market. I was like, I need money for my YouTube. The total amount that I had saved while doing school, I was going to school literally 8 hours a day, damn near not getting paid. School is literally a job, bro. That fucking enslavement system. I was going to school, not learning shit, and then going and dedicating my life to trying to save up money for my YouTube, and also watching videos on like the Roth IRA. Like when I was young, when I was 15, I was doing that at 15 so that I could get my money and move out. Cause I'm not trying to put my mom on the spot or anything. She made mistakes with me, and not here to put nobody on the spot. But since I was younger, I just always wanted to be independent and like not rely on other people. Growing up, wouldn't want to rely on other people because of how I was raised and like just the stuff that I went through, you know. Like I said, I'm not gonna put nobody on the spot. Not gonna go into detail, but the reason that I was working so hard to just get out of my parents' house and like do my YouTube and keep everything balanced is because of how I was being raised, you know. And I don't blame my mom. You know, it was just my mom for a long time. I mean, there was other guys and shit, but my mom was like the main person in my childhood. You know, I wanted to be her little minion, her little conqueror, like conquer with her and grow in business with her. But you know, I'm an adult now. Reality sets in, and you know, you gotta life just happens, you know. But yeah, from being young, it went from, you know, trying to do my YouTube and living at home and keep the family together to like, now I need to understand. As I started getting older, I was like, I need to start locking in, bro. I need to start focusing on how I'm gonna get out of here and get myself together, because things weren't going too good at home, you know. And despite everything, I love my mom, you know. I love my mom. I mean, a lot happened, but at the end of the day, it don't matter. It don't matter if you have a good life, a bad life. You got to keep going, bro. You know, my life isn't the best, and you know, at the end of the day, what keeps me going and keeps my head on my shoulders is that there's people who have it like way worse. And I'm looking straight at the road a lot more than looking more at y'all, because I'm on the highway. You know, a deer. You know how deers are. Them little idiots like to jump out in front of the car for no reason. Oh shit, there's a car right there. Watch this. I'm going through the worst financial struggles of my life right now. You gonna jump in front of my car and give me problems? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Watch this. And then they jump in front of your car and then your engine all fucked up. Stupid what? What was I about to say? Indians. Stupid deers. Why was I about to say Indians? Hold on, what was that? What was that about? We're 5 minutes away. I'm speeding a little bit, you know, it's 70 miles per hour, the speed limit. I'm going 80, Isabella. You better give me a good tip. But yeah, since I was a kid, I've always wanted to do some form of influencing. My first ambition was to be a police officer. I wanted to be a K-9 officer. Dispatched Oscar 41, yeah, I'm in pursuit. Suspect is an immigrant. He is running. Bombastic side eye. But yeah, I did want to be a police officer. I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to have a dog that was going to be my best friend, you know? Because, you know, humans, flesh and blood. Just humans are bad, bro. You know, at the end of the day, you really got to look out for yourself because people are not there. They do not have the best interest at heart. Not everybody does. I mean, maybe you'll find one person, maybe two. Most people are out for themselves. Even if it's like just to have a connection with you. They're out, what can I get out of being friends with this guy? Or like, what do I get from this? You know, that's how most people are. Or if when shit goes down, nobody's going to be there for you, bro. So like, I wanted my best friend to be a dog, a canine, you know, like, the dog just loves me. Dogs are loving, happy. They don't care, bro. They just love you. They don't care if you're broke. They don't see how much money you have. They don't see what they get from you. They're just happy. And I wanted a dog, but guess what? Guess what God did? You're allergic to dogs. I'm allergic to dogs. So that dream went out the window. Unbelievable. Literally, whenever I'm in proximity of a dog, give me 5 minutes. I'm already sneezing. My nose starts bleeding from blowing my nose. My eyes start itching. I said, really, bro? All I wanted was a K9. Hold on, I gotta start using my turn signals because a lot of these cars look like cop cars, bro. Why they design? I see the TikTok talking about why they designing the cars to look like cop cars now. They got the like headlights. I be looking at my rear view. I'm like, oh shit, time to start using my headlights. Pull all my windows down since they tinted out. I'm like, dang, bro. And when I get out of the car, I'm not gonna record or nothing. I'm just gonna leave the camera here and then I'll be right back. You know, because I'm almost to Isabella's house. Isabella, real Bella. This order's gonna pay me $13. That's not bad. Not bad money at all. But oh shit, wrong turn. Why does it look like I'm in Kernersville? But yeah, I need some water, bro. I'm thirsty. Like I'm parched. Like parched. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna DoorDash for a good couple hours and then go to the gym. I might record the gym, I might not this time. The thing is, I overthink a lot and I don't want the video to ever be too long. And then like they say not to look at the views and stuff, but I do look at them, bro. I'm like, okay, this video got 50, this one got 30, this one got 100, this one got 300, this one got 1,000,000, this one got 1,000. You know, it's hard, you know. Even looking at people where they're at in my life right now, 20-year-olds. It's just, I see people who live with their parents and I don't feel envious, but it's just like, man, I could only dream of living with my parents and saving up my money. And, you know, the door is open now, but it's just, I would never go back. I would never go back to living back at home. Honestly, for my mental health and my well-being, I wouldn't go back home. You know, I'm way better off in my own spot where I'm not being made fun of or joked about or comments being thrown my damn way for anything I do. My mental state's just a lot better. You know, I'm sad, I'm alone, but at the end of the day, I feel a lot better mentally. Dude, wait, is this that spot? I've DoorDashed to this place before, I think. I think there's like a little gate here. Nah, never mind, this ain't it. But it feels a lot better, you know. I'm talking to y'all. Maybe even, I'll go back and I'll watch my videos and I'm laughing at them, bro. That's how you know you in the trenches. Like, I'm just watching my videos and it's like I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to my best friend, bro. I don't know. You gotta be your own best friend. Little stupid ass. Where are we at? Let me turn this light off because I don't want them to see in here. Turn that off. Is this her house? Dang, Isabella, you got money. She gonna see my car, my Lamborghini, and be like, yeah, he not getting a tip. Leave it at. Remember to grab the drinks before leaving it at the door. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go drop this off. Oh my God. Her kid's slushy fell. Let me get this. I gotta put my phone in my pocket. Oh! I'll be back, you guys. You're watching A Millionaire in the Making. Hey, y'all know where 224 is at? Nuh-uh. You had a DoorDash?
How long you been looking for that shit? For a couple of weeks?
Nah, I just got it right now.
That's what the 4 game. We just came out.
Oh shit, you right. My bad. Thought y'all was fucking around. Hold on.
We ain't 2-4, but give me that food. I'm fine. That's just 2-4 game.
I just gotta get a picture with you with it.
You ain't scared of dogs, is you?
No, I'm good, yeah.
He don't bite.
Nah, yeah, I'm not scared of dogs, I know. Hold on, I gotta retake it, it's too close. There you go. Alright, you good, man, thank you. Bro, what the fuck, bro? Come on, bro. The first DoorDash they ever talking about beating my ass. Hold on. It was some YNs, bro. I get out of the car. Wait, the camera, wait, the audio probably picked it up. He was talking about something. You gonna beat his ass for the DoorDash? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, nah, I thought y'all was fucking with me, bro. Shit, I was a little scared. You should have seen it was like 4 people out there. All ski masks on and shit. I'm like, oh hell, bro. Why the fuck DoorDash got me delivering here? Dude talking about, so you're not scared of dogs, is you? No. I got a gun though. No, just kidding. Come on, lock it, right? Finding orders, headed back to zone. Give me the damn directions back to the zone, damn it. Where am I at? Yeah. This jump brought me out. Where am I even at, bro? See, this is what. Give me the motherfucking directions back to the zone. Let me go back to Thomasville. Hold on. But yeah, if you're watching this video, like I said, you're watching A Millionaire in the Making. Come on, bro. Where's the directions at? Where am I at, bro? First DoorDash down. Let's go to Thomasville. What the fuck? This is a random dude that crossed the road. Who the fuck is this guy? Random ass NPC. Bro, where am I, bro? I'm like in the projects or something. Like, I don't know if the projects is labeled that for everybody, but that basically means like apartments. You know what I mean? Ooh, this is probably one of the worst places you could DoorDash. People start threatening you and shit. Ask dude if he had 224, he talking about some, nah, but we'll take that DoorDash food. Come take it then. It's like, here, just don't get paid enough for this shit. Hey, what the fuck? Those is Isabella. Why the fuck is it Isabella and there's 5 dudes that come out to the door? Isabella, I thought I was gonna get your number and your man gonna come outside the door. Isabella, you a little freak. You try to set me up. I see the type of shit you want. I need to start carrying a gun to these damn altercations. Alright, so like I said, I'm not gonna get too into detail with everything. Eventually I'm gonna be 5-star celebrity, you know what I mean? Influence left and right. But I don't want to be putting people's reputation on the line. I'm just gonna tell you guys that I did have not the best childhood. I'm not gonna put my mom on the spot. She's her own businesswoman, you know what I mean? She tried her best with us. And I'm not gonna sit there. Maybe one day we go into detail whenever we're older and I'm like 30 or 40 or something. But I want you to know that if you're going through a tough time at home, bro, you can always get through it. It don't matter what you're going through. You can get through anything. What the fuck? You know, I'm not gonna put everything on the line. Like I said, I'm trying to keep everything as professional as I can with the relationship with Catrice. Everything, you know. Even now, like I have influence on people. Like not a lot, you know, not a good, but a good amount. And I just like to be careful with what I say. Be mature. Be a good person when it comes to stuff like that. Because, you know, everybody makes mistakes. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. And there's no such thing as a righteous man. There is no such thing, bro. There's so many people who think, oh, yeah, I'm a good person. No, you're not, buddy. Lock in. Lock in, buddy. Lock in. So, yeah, I had to move out. To sum up that story, I had to move out. My parents, my mom's. Since I was younger, I've always just wanted to, just because of the way things were going at home. I've always thought about getting my finances together, and I used to hate when people like relatives, distant relatives, people that were half related to me would just say stupid comments to me talking about some, oh, you only get this because of your mom, because they're like, bro, you have no idea the shit that I go through, bro, so shut your little bitch ass up. And yeah, I mean that. So many people judge. Even now, people probably watching this and judging, and like I said, it gets under my skin. It shouldn't, but it does. So many people have so much to say about you, and they've never walked a day in your life, bro. You guys have no idea the things that I've gone through, and the things that, you know, the things that I just keep behind closed doors, bro. And you have the nerve and the audacity to try to say something about me and how easy my life is. You know, everybody's got problems, bro, in every single life. Nobody has the perfect life. Maybe some problems aren't as bad as everybody else's. Like, some people have different problems. You know, easier problems that you wish you could have, but everybody's life is just something, you know. And yeah, I got into financing and trying to get my credit right and everything so I can move out, put a down payment on an apartment, and, you know, live on my own, fully depend on myself because of how things were going at home, you know. Damn, I can't see shit. I gotta get this tent off, bro. Look how much you can see outside. But yeah, when I was younger, I started watching like what's his name, Graham Stephan. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but I would watch like real estate videos, how to get into real estate. I would read real estate books, and keep in mind, this is all while I'm fucking around at school, being that little dumb kid that people thought was just gonna be nowhere. Hey, look at me now. You were right. You were right, Miss Hagee. You little shit. And yeah, I was looking at my real estate, you know, what a mortgage was, down payments, interest rates, all that, all the little minimal stuff, not the little nicks and the knacks, not all the details you need, but I was just trying to step my foot into it, and I knew that I needed to get my credit score right, so I started doing that at a young age. I asked my mom if I could open up like a credit card younger, like 16, and then I asked my older sister if I could, and like they were trying to help me out with what could work. I didn't think my mom was going to help me, you know. But I ended up, I think, asking my sister for help, and she ended up setting me up and putting me as like a user on her account, like a secondary user. And then I also went with Discover It. That was my very first credit card, and I think I might have been 16. I might have been 16. Maybe it was 18. I don't remember, because I don't know if you could get it at 16. But I know with the Roth IRA, like, that's a savings account that grows tax-free, and like you can take that money out. All this stuff, like I said, you got to learn it younger, and as you get older, it kind of loses value. I mean, you can still get stuff out of it, but once you're older, I mean, you're basically just saving money till you die now. You done fucked up, all right? So I was trying to get my stuff together so I could be dependent on nobody but myself, you know? And I got into my Roth IRA, started maxing that stuff out as much as I could when I turned 18. That was me working at Sheetz. I think I was at Sheetz at that time. That was after I worked at McDonald's, after I worked at Hooters, after I worked at the flea market. And at this time, I'm keeping my YouTube going, but I'm also making sure that I'm good financially. Like, my finances are good, my credit is good. I'm making sure, like, I know enough about real estate. I would watch videos, I would read books. I remember there's this one dude I would watch on YouTube. His name was Chris Kahn. He's probably still making YouTube videos on real estate, but like, I ordered one of his books, I would read that. I just wanted my life to be okay. Even if the YouTube doesn't go good, I know my life is going to be good. I know I'm going to be good. I'm going to get into my real estate, you know, get into my house hacking, and like, that's just going to be something, that's not what I want to be known for. I want to be YouTube, just making people feel good, influence, you know? Like, because people come home and you don't know what they come home to, like at school. Like, I used to love being at school, bro, and just because I could be myself, I could just be a kid, bro, and then I come home and I hated it, you know? And I know a lot of people, like, they come home and they go through stuff, you know, because I went through stuff, you know. And I just want people to, like, when I do my gaming videos, and it's just a handful of people there, you know, I don't know what those people go through, but I know that I'm making their day. You know what I mean? And like I would come home and I used to watch like Vanos Gaming or H2O Delirious, and they used to just make my day, bro. Just watching them like the banana bus and shit. I remember I used to just I felt like I was their friend, bro. I felt like I was with them, and it would just put me in a good space. And I started getting older, and then like stuff just got harder, you know. And you know, when I do the videos, like I said, I just want to be remembered for somebody who's good to other people, no matter what. You know, just good. It don't matter how much bad I've been through with somebody. Like, I'll try my hardest to be a good person for you, to you, you know. And if you fuck that up, that's on you, bro. Cause I cut people off quick. Man, I will cut your ass so quick, bro. I don't give a damn. how we go from sentimental moment to talking about cutting somebody off, bro? Like it. I will cut your ass off so quick, bro. I do not play about that shit. Like whenever I moved out at 18, bro, and like everything was getting thrown in my face, and I was like, you know what? I'm done putting up with this. I'm getting my own spot. I'm out of here. I was like, that's it. Nobody getting second chances. You getting blocked. I remember I blocked my sister that was helping me with my credit because we got into an argument, bro. I think I blocked her for like a good year. I don't know how long I blocked her for, but I don't play about that shit, bro. Little evil ass. But it's just because, like, I don't know, I just felt more peaceful doing that than trying to go back and forth with people, you know what I mean? I don't know, after I moved out at 18 and I was like, man, I can't fucking get my YouTube done, I can't save for my equipment no more, guys. Nobody gonna be happy. But yeah, man, even if I'm 25 still doing this, I mean, it's what I love to do, and I don't care what nobody says, bro, because I've been judged. People make comments, all right, bro, like, you don't think it's time, you've been saying you're gonna do this for this long, it's been time. Like, it gets to me, it hurts my feelings, but at the end of the day, it's what I love doing, bro, and it's nothing is ever gonna stop me from doing what I love to do, bro. I love going to the gym. I'm gonna get it done. You know, it don't matter how bad of a day I have. I'm gonna go to the gym and work out. And speaking of the gym, I remember when I moved out that day, the last day that I moved out of my parents' house. I mean, right now I'm just telling you guys a bit of everything. We're jumping everywhere. We're jumping. It's not organized, okay? I don't have it all organized. I can't pin it. Okay, this is the day that this happened. You know, maybe I could have had like a day-to-day vlog. I should have been doing this back then, but at the end of the day, it don't matter. You guys are getting more authenticity now than you probably would have got back then. So I remember the day that I moved out, everything was bad, bruh. And like I said, these stories aren't organized. I'm not telling you guys from day one to day two what happened on December 31st, you know. But when I moved out, it was tough, bruh. I mean, it was tough. I could not stop crying. And that was 3 years ago. Those 3 years went by. It feels like it was just yesterday. We got a DoorDash alert. Let's get it. Come on, get it. $21. Damn, where's this shit at? I'm 5 minutes away. 21 DoorDash order? That's just probably an hour away. It's $21. And then I'm gonna pull up into the hood and they're gonna strip me butt ass naked. Yeah, take his mic too. Take his camera. But yeah, when I moved out, I remember I called my sister, the one that I had blocked, that I was on bad terms with. You know, and she was there for me, man. And I remember I just couldn't stop crying. And I don't like to go to people. I really like to just, like I said, the way that I grew up, not even intentionally, but I just like being dependent on nobody but myself, because at the end of the day, like I said, you really only have yourself. When you're in your lowest of time, like, who's here right now, bruh? Who? It's just me. Like, when you're going through the worst times of your life, you're not gonna have anybody but yourself. You're gonna have to pick yourself up, and nobody's gonna come tell you to go to work. Nobody's gonna tell you to pay off that credit card. Nobody's gonna tell you to do the things you need to do. You're gonna have to do it on your own, and that's why I like being dependent on myself. I don't like to ask people for favors. I don't. And if I do, bruh, if I do ask you for a favor, it's because, like, I really love you, like, and I care about you. And I know that sounds like you're asking me for a favor, but you love me. Like, it's different. There's people that literally will ask you for everything. Hey, let me borrow a couple hundred to tomorrow. Motherfucker, this is like the 10th time you done asked me for a favor. But me, the type of person that I am, I don't like going out of my way to ask somebody because I know how much of a burden it can be. And like, I remember it took a lot for me to ask my sister, and I was going through a tough time, bro. Like, I remember, like, it was just, it felt good that I could lean on her, you know, because I asked her if I could stay at her spot for a little bit. And when somebody asks to stay with you, ooh, I know that's hard, because even now, if somebody were, nobody's asked me to stay with me yet, but if somebody were to, if it weren't for my sister, I probably would tell them, no, hell no, you ain't coming to stay with me, bruh. Come on, son, lock in. It's been time to lock in. Living at your grandparents' house, you don't got nothing going for yourself. You don't care about nobody. You just like leeching off of people. You being a little shit. You being a little worm. Like, I never wanted to make anybody feel like I was just leeching off of them. Like I was just being around them because of what I got out of it. You know, so I've always just tried to depend on myself. And when I moved out, I needed somewhere to stay. I was preparing my whole life for this, you know. And we're gonna get into how, like I said, we're gonna get into details. And I'm jumping around everywhere. But like when I was younger, I was like saving up to get out of my house and saving up $6,000. Like I was a 16-year-old with $6K in his account. I used to look around at all the 16-year-olds at school, and I was depressed too. I remember how skinny I got. God damn, I was probably like 147, 150. I was depressed. It wasn't healthy weight. Like I wasn't even eating, bro. I was just at school, damn near a twig walking around. I think I was in like junior year, maybe sophomore when we came back. Right when we came back from COVID, like I was working a lot of hours at McDonald's. And like I said, we jump from one part of the story to the other. We're just everywhere right now, you know. So don't get mad and be like, all right, bro, I'm trying to follow you around on the story and this terrible ass story, you know. I'm just I haven't really even thought about the stuff that I've been going through for the past few years. I kind of just been focused on working, really. You know, I'm glad I've been working and getting stuff going because now I'm good. Like, it sucks now. I feel sad. Like, I cry a lot off camera. I feel like shit. Not gonna lie to you. Like I said, you guys are getting actually how I'm living, you know. And at least I can cry with a 730 credit score. A little stupid ass. You know, I got savings in my account, so I'm good. You know, I'm still chasing my dreams, and so many people could even wish to be in my spot right now. They just wish they could be in my shoes. And like I said, that makes me feel good sometimes. I'm picking up something from Sheets. Like I said, I worked at Sheets before. Made to go. My bad. Let me go in there. I'm about to go in there, see what's going on. This video has been going on for an hour. Probably going DoorDash for a little bit longer. Maybe a little bit. I just don't want these videos to be too long. You know what I mean? They're gonna get long, and I don't want the video to be like a 4-hour long mini series, and you know, that's just way too long right there. We're gonna do it in a section so that I can actually get some hope and some. I'm not embarrassed that people are actually watching, and I'm not just talking to a camera for no reason. You know what I mean? But you know, like I said, you guys are just seeing me day to day, what I'm doing when you guys are sitting here celebrating with your fucking family around a big happy Christmas tree, you little shits. I'll be right back. Be right back. Dang, I was in there. Hold on. Mike is in the pocket. Bro, I was in there for like an hour, bro, damn near. Dude. Oh my God, I'm sick of this music playing, bro. God dang. Alright, I was in there for a long time, bro. Like 20 minutes. His name is Carl. Carl! Alright, directions. Where does my boy live? 20 minutes away? Nah, this is it, bro. This is it. This is the last DoorDash. I'm not playing. Yo, 20 minutes away? I'm about to update the radius, bro. I'm not about to be driving to California just to get you your food. Are we serious right now? God dang. Alright. I don't know. I don't even remember where we were at. That's how long I was in there, bro. I don't even know what we were talking about. There was like, Sheets is the only thing that's open during Christmas. And I would have been working at Sheets right now if they didn't fire me, bro. Cause they fired me since I moved from Greensboro to Thomasville. I guess the dude stopped scheduling me, and like he never called me back, so I never asked him to pick up shifts because I was so liked at Sheets that they gave me leeway with my schedule. They're like, just let us know the days you want to work because you're such a good worker, bro. I was like, oh, for real? They was like, yeah, let us know what days you want to work and we'll just put you on the schedule. I never let him know again after I moved to Thomasville, and next thing you know, I get a message saying that I was fired. It didn't even say it was fired, but it was like, hey, come work at Sheets again. Maybe you'll like it. And so it was like an automated message. I was like, what the fuck? I lost my job? Yo, are you serious or not? I literally just got that message a couple of weeks ago, bro. Maybe a month ago, maybe 2. But yeah, they pay like double time and a half or something like that at Sheets for ooh, my nose. If you work like holidays like Black Friday or Christmas, but if I work at Sheets, I was thinking about getting my job back there. If I work at Sheets, I could be a seasonal worker and just on the days that I don't work at the factory, I can work at Sheets and get double amount of pay. And I think I was getting paid like maybe $30 an hour on Christmas days or like holidays like that. Dude, the pay adds up there. And like if I ever needed extra shifts, I could just, hey, can I come in today? That's how basically most Sheets are. If you're a good worker, I mean, the thing that kept me from working there again was that now that I'm getting older, I start to work with high schoolers and people that are 16 and 17 and they work like shit. Like, that's how I know I'm meant for greatness. Every time I work with little kids, bro, they piss me off. I want to smack the shit out of them. It pisses me off because when I was 16, I was not like that, bro. I wanted more, and it's because of how I grew up. Bro, that shit sucks. Like, I remember I worked with this dude. When I came back to Sheets, I was working at the High Point factory for Tessa and Sheets at the same time. And I was working with this dude, bro. This dude was in the bathroom for like an hour, damn near. And I was like, where's the dude at? And they were like, oh, he's just like that. And I'm like, nah, that's it. Don't ever schedule me again. I'll disappear, bro. They kept asking me to come back. I was like, nah, I can't work this weekend. I got to work at the factory. I'm working overtime. And I guess that's how I lost my job. I don't care, bro. I can't work with little kids, bro. It pisses me off. Because the kids my age, when I was 16, were not the same kids that, like, we're just two different people, bro. Even 20-year-olds my age now, it's just flesh and blood, bro. That's what I'm talking about. There's people who really want it, and there's people who just go through life. They get older, and they look back and regret, and I should have done this, but they wouldn't have done it even if they were given the time to do it again. Like, I'm not that kind of person. I get dealt the shitty cards, and I'm going to just get it done, bro. At the end of the day, that's what you can do. You're going to be in a way better position if you do what you need to do instead of sitting there crying and wallowing in your own pity. Like, come on, bro. Life's too short to be doing all that. Before you know it, I'm about to be 30 years old, bro. Still trying to do my YouTube. And by then, like, even then, I'm probably still going to be, I'm going to convince myself some way to keep doing my YouTube videos. Hey, maybe I can switch it up and start doing finance videos now that I'm a little older, you know, no more gaming and shit. Vanoss Gaming is still making YouTube videos, bro. Keep in mind, I was like 11, 12 when they were making videos. They're like in their 30s now still making gaming content. I can make it, bro. I know I can make it, dude. And there's nobody in their right mind who can sit there and convince me that I can't. I don't give a damn what people think behind closed doors. I don't care what it looks like for me right now. Is what's happening behind closed doors. Oh, my bad. Lock in, Sollracz. Lock in, Sollracz. Let me tell you the story too. Also, how I got Sollracz. Sollracz is my name backwards. Carlos. I don't know if I've even said it on camera yet. You flip it around. I've said it on stream before, but you flip Carlos around, you get Sollracz. That shit looks a little weird. So when I was like 11 years old, I was thinking of my name. I was like, I gotta cook it up. I gotta get something nice. And then I'm cooking it up, right? I'm like, let's flip my name around. Flip it around. It says Sollracz. That's Carlos backwards. Sollracz. Sollrac. Sollracz. Right? I was like, you know what? Let's add a Z in there. Sollracz. I was like, oh, that shit got a little ring to it. Then I was like, hold on, this missing something. Let's add another L. Boom! That's when you get Sollracz. That's me, baby. And yeah, that's where Sollracz come from, little bum ass. That's where you get Sollracz, baby. Carlos backwards. You know, I put too much time and effort into this. You think I'm gonna give up now? What the fuck? That ain't like me, son. All right, we're almost there. We're 11 minutes away. I got a damn near speed. I gotta change the radius on this. I'm not about to be spending more gas money trying to go far away and come back. Come on, bro, you crazy, dude. And I'm getting a little hungry, so like I said, we're not gonna continue this video for too much longer because I gotta go get something to eat. My grandma's been calling me. She's probably asleep, so I'm probably just gonna We gonna eat sleep for dinner. I should have called her back, bro. Sometimes the grind ain't worth it. But dude, this sucks because this is most people's life right now, bro. You come home, like without a girl, come on, bro. Without family, without people, you come home, you just sit there and you're alone, bro. Like, I come home and there ain't nobody there to greet me no more. They're like, and that's what my life would have been if I didn't have Catrice, bro. And those dudes from Fatessa, the ones that I was telling y'all about, I'm gonna meet up with them. Hopefully I get the time to, because they're a little busy, you know, they got their own lives and stuff. And I really love those dudes. When I was going through a tough time and I moved out at 18, I remember I got my first factory job at 18 too. Like, and I got that job in secret. I got that job right before I was gonna move out. I didn't tell my mom, I didn't tell my stepdad or anybody, I didn't tell my sisters, none of that. I didn't tell nobody. I just got the job, and I was working in silence. I was working at Sheets and I was working at that job. I didn't tell my mom because in my head I was planning on moving out. And I was just gonna break the news to them. This dude just shined his high beams at me. It's not the high beams, bro. That's just how my car is. Come on, bro, lock in. But I remember I was building like money so that I could get down payment on an apartment, just get everything, get my stuff together, get a car. I was gonna plan everything perfectly, get my car, everything. It was gonna be nice. Then life decided, or maybe God was like, you know what, it's time. You know, you just how I am. God knows me more than anybody, better than I know myself. He was like, you're going to try to perfect it, move out at the perfect time, then you're going to be 25, and then it's still not going to feel like the right time. So we got into a bad argument. You know, I was standing up for my little sister, and, you know, it got bad. I got my stuff, and I was like, this is it, bro. I'm out of here. I got my stuff, packed it up. I got tired of, like, being told that I could go live with my dad, and God knows where. I don't know where the fuck this dickhead is at. Got tired of hearing that, and I was like, you know what? I'm done, bro. I'm done putting up with it. Grabbed my stuff, I left, and I went to my sister's, and I had the job, I had my money saved up. I told my sister, I was like, look, I got the money, can I just stay at your place? Give me like a couple days, please. And I didn't even have to beg her, dude. She was like, yeah, she understood. She's the oldest one, and she's not really my sister for real, that's my aunt, but she damn near grew up with me, so I say my sister, you know what I mean? And she didn't hesitate. She was like, yeah, you know, come stay with me, it takes as long as you need. And I think I was only there like 2 days because I didn't want to be a burden. Like I said, there's people who, is that a cop? Oh, never mind. There's people who will take advantage of your kindness, the generosity that you show them. Hey, can I get a little bit more money? Hey, can I do this? Can you do this favor? Like I said, whenever I ask somebody for a favor, like I don't usually go out of my, like I said, it's like going out of my way because I don't like to burden people, bruh. I really don't. Even when my grandma making me food, I hate that she even makes food for me like that, or just offers it and makes a little extra portion because she's going out of her way and she busts her ass so much, bro. Like, there's times where I'll get out of work and I'll just stop by her place to see if there's any food, and there's like an extra burrito there, and like when I see her again, she'll be like, did you grab that burrito? I knew you did, because, and it's just like little things like that. Like, that woman is just, I love her so much, bro. Like I said, I joked about it earlier, but if she weren't here, honestly, I don't think I would be. I don't know, bro. Like, she struggled so much, so because she struggled, in my head I owe it to her. You know, that's the least I could do. She's put so much on the line so that all of us could have a good life. Just coming here to America, and you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. She deserves a lot more than what she gets. And I'm gonna make sure she gets paid, even if the YouTube don't work out, bro. My brother's gonna be okay. His YouTube, he says he looks up to me and so he does the YouTube videos and all that stuff, but he's gonna be okay. I promise you, everybody around me is gonna be all right, bro. Even if it costs me recording and trying to pursue the YouTube, you know, I love it so much that I'll pass it on to him, and you know, make sure that my grandma has a good life and everybody's all right. You know, just do my real estate, sell my houses, you know, actually get into it, and bust my ass off for the people who, you know, for the younger people and the people who busted their ass off for me, you know. And yeah, as I was saying, back to me moving out, I remember it was a hard time, and those dudes that were there, Usman and Farhan, that's their names. Y'all get to meet them. You guys are gonna see them. They don't mind being on the camera and everything. And dude, they took me out of such a terrible spot that I was in. Ariana too, like, I was just in the right spot after I moved out, and I had already not told nobody about the job. I remember when we got in that argument with my mom, I was like, I didn't even tell you I had a job, And I was like, you look like a fool. I told you was gonna stop saying that to me. I grabbed all my stuff and I got it. I left, went to my sister's, stayed there for like 2 days, and then I found an apartment. Like, I was searching all night for an apartment. I found the cheapest one I could find was like $1,300 a month. God dang! It was all the way in Greensboro. I was like, man, I gotta do it. You know, I don't want to keep dependent. The longer that I stayed at my sister's house, that feeling would just eat me up. That I was just like being a burden. You know what I mean? So I think I stayed there 2 days, 3 days. I know it didn't go over 3 days. Went to the apartment. She went with me to check it out. She walked me through the process and everything. We sat down with the lady, the apartment lady, whatever the hell her name is, the property manager. I put the down payment down and I got in there. So I moved out at 18. And then a little bit after that, I think I turned 19. Maybe like a couple months later. Maybe a month later, I don't know. But I celebrated my birthday. I was like with my girl. It was just me and her. Not my traditional birthday, you know what I mean? I think. I don't even remember. So much happened around that time that I just start to forget about. Even when I was growing up, I forget a lot of the shit that I went through, bruh. But here I am. Fuck, dude. And that's why I was always the funny dude at school. Because of the shit that I was going through. I never wanted nobody to go through the shit that I was going through, you know? Even though I was going through a tough time at home, I didn't know what anybody else was going through, so I would try my hardest to make people laugh, because it brought me joy seeing people laugh, and it brings me joy now seeing that I can make people laugh, bro. That, like, if your day is going a little bit shitty, I'm right there, and like, it ain't gonna be shitty as long as I'm right there, bro. We gonna have a blast. Don't matter if we at work, it don't matter if the car blow on, all right, bro, we gonna knock it out. We gonna laugh, you know what I mean? And it's gonna be a good one too. I don't know what the hell we gonna be laughing at, but we gonna be laughing. And it's just because of how I grew up. I didn't want nobody to feel how I felt. And yeah, those dudes, they really help. Like, I've never met people like them for real. Like, I've argued with them, but I've never felt no weird, like, envious intentions with them. I met their parents, like their mom and their dad, and like, I remember when they met me, the day that I met Usman, the first one, the day that I met him, you guys are gonna meet them, like I said, the day that I met him, we talked for the whole 12-hour shift. 12 hours, we talked. We sat there and we just, I don't know what we were talking. I talked to him about my YouTube, how I wanted to be a famous YouTuber. I showed him my YouTube channel. He was talking about business and finance, and he's like 20 at the time, maybe 21, I think, and I was 18. And he was like, dude, you're so mature for your age, you don't understand. And I was just like, I hadn't met other people my age by this point yet. I thought me and him were the same age. 20-year-olds and 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, you're around the same age group. You're gonna get older, and once you're 25, the people that were 18 when you were 20 are now in their 20. Like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but you're around the same age group. So the people that watch me on like social media and my streams and stuff, eventually you're gonna be my age, and we're gonna basically share the same experiences. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was surprised when he said he was 21, and 21's not old. I was telling him that. He was like, man, I'm old as fuck, man. You're gonna hear, you got a fucking British sounding ass accent, little fucking Central C sounding ass. And I was like, nah, you're not old, bro. I was like, I thought we was all like 18 and stuff. And like, bro, it just felt so good talking to somebody. Like, told him about my situation, everything that happened. I went into detail about everything. I'm not gonna go into detail with y'all. I just want y'all to know that it wasn't the best moving out, and why I haven't been able to upload and get my editor sooner. Like, I wanted this stuff to play out perfectly, you know? But God has different intentions, and at the end of the day, I'm still pushing. You know, maybe he's testing me to see if it's what I really want, and I'm telling you, it's what I really want, bro. I really want to be a damn influencer. If anything, I just want to make sure people are good and make money off of, you know, just make money and make sure my grandma's good. You know, I want to take care of her. I want to make money off of my character, you know, who I am. And hopefully that happens one day, you know. I remember they took me home one day. I was working so much overtime. Like, I was so exhausted. I literally, I don't even think I drove my car home that day. Or I don't know what happened, but they drove me home all the way from High Point to Greensboro. Mid-shift. I had to leave mid-shift. And they drove me home. They were like, yeah, we'll take you home. I was so tired. And they took me home, bruh. Like, cause I was working at Sheets, I was working at Sheets, and I was working at Vitesse at the same time. I would do back to back. Sometimes I'll get out of Vitesse and I go work at Sheets, 12 hours just to go work another like 4 or 5. just because I wanted my YouTube equipment, like catching up on bills, like it's expensive living on your own, bruh. And I'm good now. Like I have like 200 in my account, but I've been through this before, so I know how to get it done, and I'm okay, and I know how to rely on myself. You know, I didn't even depend on nobody then. Catrice, I didn't ask her to work or anything. All the money she's ever made, I've always told her to keep it to herself. She has all her money on her own, you know? I wanted her to be good too, aside from me. And she's good now. She's all right. And hold on, we get into where we need to be at, and it looks fucking dark. Damn. Why is it always a gravel road, bro? Like, hold on, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Dude, what the fuck is this? I'm not going in there. Hold on, hold on. Let me turn off the light. Yo, is it this place? What the fuck? This shit looks sketchy, bro. Yo, look at this shit. What the fuck is this? There's just a car sitting here. Can y'all see that? What the fuck is this, bruh? This is the shit I'm talking about. It's just the middle of nowhere. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm done door dashing after this. I'm actually done. I got the light off so they can't see in here. 1228 Lexington Hill Road. They don't even got a picture of what their damn place looks like. Leave it at the door. Brother. Let me just pull up beside him. Hold on. Nah, bro. I don't even know if I should be pulling up in here. I don't want to get out the car. This is like, I'm about to drive off with this motherfucker's food. You think I'm playing? Like, why is he just sitting in a damn car? Look at this shit. He's still sitting in there. I'm out of here, bro. I'm taking your food. You fucking idiot. You thought I was going to get out of the car? You think this is some dumbass scary movie? You think I'm a fucking idiot? Yo, I will literally dip out with your food, bro. I'm not playing with you. He put a spike trap. What the fuck was that? Yo. There's no picture of the damn door, bro. I'm actually scared. Hold on, give me a minute, y'all. I actually gotta lock in. Let me put the camera up for a minute and actually figure out if this is the dude's shit so I could put his food there and then just leave. 1228 Lexington Road. I'm gonna pull up in there. Dude, there's just a bunch of woods over here. Yo. There's a dog outside. Let me reverse my car so I can get the fuck out of here just in case something happens. I'm not the kind of dumbass that sits around and fucks with this kind of situations. Let me shine my light actually at this motherfucker. Look at this shit. Who's in that car, bro? Yo, it's fine. Yo, I don't give a damn, bro. I will shine my lights on you, bro. Like, stop fucking. You think I'm a dumbass, bro? Stop playing with me, bro. This ain't no scary movie where the damn character fucking dies and shit. Maybe y'all gonna witness it. Let me see. Let me see if this dude got a DoorDash. Hey, bro. Yo. You got a DoorDash? You got a DoorDash order or nah? Nah? Alright. What the fuck? Yo, I think that crackhead works at my job. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He looked like the dude. I don't know, bro. I'm getting the fuck out of here. He said, nah. Dude, I was calling his name for like 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes. I was calling his name and I was like, yo, he had his head down. He was just sitting like this. Hold on, he was like this. He was just laying like that. I hope it's not this dark ass spot right here, bro. $12 to $8. I'm about to drive off with this fucking food. I'm not gonna lie to you. Turn on, bro. Damn. It's saying it's back there, but it's dark, even with the windows down, bro. Yo, that was scary. Like, bro, look at where I'm at. There ain't nothing around here. You can still hear that dog. Listen, it's quiet. Oh, here's the dog. I'm about to take his fucking food. I'm not playing, bro. I will literally take your fucking food. I will take. Shit. Hold on. It said if you have trouble finding the location, message the customer. Said I can't find the address. Any picture you can send? It's telling me it's where that car is at right there. And that car's still right there. I asked the dude to send me a picture. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. I'm not even getting connection on here, bro. Look. He turned his car off. Bro, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Hold on. I will drive off in this bitch. I think I should have already driven off. Give me a minute, y'all. That dude turned his car off. It's pitch black right now. And my stuff isn't loading. Alright, you know what? I tried. Fuck you, guy. My mic fell out. Hold on. This is like hillbilly territory, bro. Hold on. Yo, I'm about to just hand the order to the customer. I'm about to say I delivered it to him and just eat his fucking food, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if the mic disconnected because the mic did fall on the floor. Let me turn the light off. Some car's driving over here. Hold on, bro. It's telling me to get on the right. Dude, I done messaged this dude like Where's 1228? Give me a minute, y'all. Look, see, this is the problem. This is why when you awarded integrity in 2nd grade, this is shit that'll get you. You're trying to do too much. I should have already driven off with the fucking food. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how I can cancel the order. Actually, I've never done this before. It keeps telling me to drive back and forth, bro, and it's taking me to that shitty ass little spot right there. God dang. I'm scared, bro. I'm actually scared for real, for real. Let me just go to the location it's telling me to go to. And then say I dropped it off. It's saying right here. I'm not getting out and going over there though. Hold on. They messaged back, sorry I was busy. Hold on, bro. I don't get no connection out here. Hold on, I think that's her. It's a girl. I feel safer now, damn it. You had a DoorDash order? Yeah. All right. Oh God.
Watch that mud, brother.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't walk out there because I ain't got my shoes.
No, you're good. I gotta. No, you're good. Yeah, I gotta take a picture of it really fast, but.
Oh yeah, damn, Dory. You better get that mud off your shoes.
Yeah,
I
no.
got you something in my car right here.
No, you're good.
Shut up, darling.
All right, just a picture real quick. All right. Thank you, man. Have a good one. No, you're fine. I got it. You're good. You're good, man. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Yo, bro, I stepped in fucking mud. God damn it. Sorry, Lord. $35 for this DoorDash? Bro, look at my shoe, bro. You serious right now? Bro, look at this shit. Why the fuck does this happen to me? Yo, he told me watch the mud. Yeah, thank you. After I already did my fucking toe in there. My whole damn ankle was in the bitch. I'm done DoorDash. Yo. Let me get out of here. Oh my God, I'm about to fucking crash. Come on, bro. He didn't answer till like 10 years later. I was about to eat his fucking food. He don't waste all my damn time DoorDashing. I gotta get out of here, bro. He gonna say, watch the mud after my foot is in the bitch. My whole damn foot was devoured. Look at my Air Forces. God damn it! I'm sorry, Father. Yo, I gotta change the directions on this. I think I'm done with this video, bro. See, man, it just keeps getting worse. Like I said, life is just gonna beat your ass, and you have no choice but to keep on going. I'm probably gonna have to clean those shoes, but it's okay. At the end of the day, the sun is gonna go down. The sun's gonna go back up. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna walk around with shit on my foot. I was gonna go to the gym. All right, we had a good little update on the background. We got enough out. I feel comfortable. We're gonna keep getting more of these out. More, you know, like I said, you guys are just experiencing me coming up. All right, don't look at it as you guys are getting anything special, because you're not. You know, I don't feel really happy with the videos. I wish there was edits, and you know, I wish I could be coming from a different standpoint where I'm like gaming and like everything is perfect, but it's not, bruh. And you know, you guys are gonna see when everything is finally laying out and I'm where I want to be. You know, we got shit on our fucking foot. He said, watch the mud. Thanks, man. Thanks. That's like after getting in a car accident. Hey, watch that other car. You fucking dickhead, bro. It's all right though. I got $30 from that. He tipped good. So, we're gonna head back. I'll probably DoorDash a little bit more. You know, listen to some music, think a little bit, and just take everything in. And enjoy my day off, go to the gym, maybe DoorDash again a bit more, and I will see you guys in 2 more days. I might post this on Christmas, and then I'll post like 2 days after Christmas. I don't know. So today is what, December 24th, I said? Yeah, today's the 24th, 11:24 p.m. I'll post again December 24th, and 2 days, December 26th. So I think I'm going to stick to that schedule instead. I'm going to post every 2 days. You guys are going to get just an update of what's going on. You know, we go back to work here in a couple days. I'm gonna update you guys that when I'm back in work. Right now, I told you how much we had, 3,000. So we're gonna keep saving, keep getting enough for the PC. You know, I have no debt now. I have no credit card debt. I paid all that off as fast as I could. Literally, that was my main priority. I paid those $1,000 off. You know, we're gonna get into credit and how much. Let me show you my credit score before I get off of here first. I just wanted to knock this all out of the way. Credit Karma, by the way, you know Credit Karma lies. But even then, when I went to go get my car, my Honda at the dealership, when I was like 18, they were like, what the fuck are you doing for a job? How are you making so much as an 18-year-old? I was like, you know, it's shit, because I'll be grinding. You know, basically, I don't got no time for friends and family. I don't got time for my YouTube. Dude, he was actually like putting me on a pedestal. That's one of the only people who actually looked at me like I was cool. He was a bit older. He was like, man, he was like, good job, man. He was like, your credit score is good. He was like, you got enough for your car and everything. That's my credit score. Let me screenshot it. I don't know if there's any important things on here. It's on Credit Karma. No port numbers. 737. It went down a point. 737. That's my credit score. 21 years old. Yeah, all you got to do is keep going. Wake up every day. Do what you got to do, and you're going to get it done. God bless you guys. Told you God is what's keeping me going, even with shit on my foot. And I'll see you guys in 2 days whenever we have a little bit more money. Love you. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Eat something. And I'll be back before you know it. We're going to be streaming. Okay? Love you guys. Hold on. We got to get a thumbnail. We got to get a thumbnail. Hold on. Strong chair right here. Wait, let me get the eyebrow strong. Good thing it's late because there's no cars behind me and I can just stop wherever I want. Hold on. Let's act like we're talking about something important. Hold on, we gotta get some good ones too. We gotta get some good ones. Gotta like define the jaw. Like if I smile a certain way, you see how like my kind of cheekbones come down a little bit. Let's get the right thumbnail. Let's get. No, not that one. Not that one. Hold on, this one I look a little mysterious. Look cute one. All right, go ahead and click off the video, bro. So actually, I did not go to the gym or do whatever I was doing. I cleaned my shoes off. I wiped my stuff off. I was gonna end the video, but I was like, you know what? This is raw footage. I said I was gonna record a lot more, and you know, I thought while I was driving, I'm still DoorDashing. While I'm DoorDashing and stuff, I was thinking maybe I could just, you know, cut the camera. I don't have to record the whole time, but I can cut it whenever I don't feel like doing it. That's the good thing about it. I don't have to. It's not like I'm streaming and I have to end the stream and then start the stream back up. This is why I like YouTube a lot more than I did my streams, because I could always pick it back up if I change my mind, you know. I felt like picking the camera back up. I've been DoorDashing a good minute, probably about like 3-4 hours now. I got 2 DoorDash orders right now, baby. And I also got me a little energy drink, you know what I mean? 200 milligrams of caffeine. God dang. Yeah, it's going good. Hopefully the mic is connected. I don't know if it is. This thing is wobbling around. I don't know why. Fix that. It's probably going to be at an angle or something. It don't matter. Let me tell y'all, bro. I was over here DoorDashing, and I DoorDashed right next to my sister's house. You know the one that I was telling y'all about, like, that let me stay with her? I literally DoorDashed to her next door neighbor, bruh. And my sister was sitting outside in her car, and I called her on some like nonchalant, you know, I know what you're doing. She was like, "Nuh-uh, dude, you're not outside." I was like, "You sit in your car right now, bro. Stop playing with me." And then I drove by honking and shit, and then I pulled out my gun and started like shooting off warning shots. I'm just kidding, bro. And then yes, Christmas Eve, she's outside. I was like, dang, it's like damn near 11 o'clock. I was like, "What you doing, girl? What you doing outside?" She said she got back from my uncle's and everything, and then I let her go off the phone. But I've been DoorDashing, you know, making a good amount of money. They let me pick up double orders, and bro, while I was at the Sheetz right now too, bro, this lady was being such an asshole, and she's a supervisor, bro. At Sheetz, if you go to Sheetz, the supervisors are the ones with the black hats and like the gray shirts, and the regular employees are the ones with the red. And Sheetz is Christmas Eve and Christmas, they making like double time right now, bro. That's what I'm saying. If I was employed at Sheetz, I would be working there right now a whole 12-hour shift. I do not care. But I'm not about to sit there and wait for the application process and stuff. DoorDashing is faster, so I thought I'd just do this. Like I said, it's a little awkward because, you know, I said I was going to end the video earlier and I didn't. Sorry. We're about to arrive. Haven't had any crazy DoorDashers after, customers after that last one with the damn mud. I cleaned my shoes off with a hoodie I had in here, and I just kept it going. Both of my shoes got filled with mud, bro. I didn't even realize it. I got out at Sheetz, and like I was just tracking mud. Hey, who the fuck is that? Who? I just mopped the floors. Yo, my bad, bro. My bad. Got in here and I cleaned my my hoodie off, like my shoes off with my hoodie, a spare hoodie I had in here. And I kept it going, you know. We at, I think maybe $60, maybe almost 70. I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. It's showing me the directions. It's not showing me how much I made yet. But we have 2 orders right now, 2 separate orders. That means I'm about to drop this off, and I picked up 2 orders at Sheetz. I was like, damn, okay, DoorDash. That just said, it said, you want 2? I was like, shit, give it to me. Damn, this motherfucker living in the suburbs. Okay. This boy living in the suburbs. You got Christmas lights or? Dang, this dude's got Christmas lights set up. You can see him. I don't know why that thing is wobbling like that. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna just cut the video out. I'm gonna edit it out. Exit. Continue to Dave. This is Dave. Let me see. Where's he at? Yep. What door is it? I'll be right back. Give me a minute, guys. Alright, hold on. I think this shit said to ring the doorbell, but I hit complete delivery before I could even read what the message was. Let me tell you something. If I'm your DoorDasher, I'm not reading the message you put it in there. I don't know what that said. I clicked complete. I'm trying to get my money and go. I think it said ring the doorbell. What if it said ring the doorbell and I'll give you $100 tip? I gotta lock in, bro. I gotta start reading this shit. We have $75 right now. It just gave me an update on how much I have. I can't. It popped back up with the directions though, so I'll show you guys in a minute. We got 75 so far, and that's in the past 3 hours. I think that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Somebody, whoever knows how to do math, do how much that is an hour. What do you do for that? Like 75 divided by 3 hours? That's good. I think I'm getting paid like $3 extra or something since it's Christmas Eve, and I'm getting orders back to back. So I was getting a little sleepy. I got me a little energy drink, you know. And like I said, I was at Sheetz. Back to the story. We're in the suburbs right now. I remember I used to drive around. Hold on, I'm everywhere. The what is this? Caffeine? The caffeine get into me. But I remember I used to drive around big houses when I was like 15. When I first got my car, actually, how old was I? Like, it was either 15 or I think it was 15. I was driving around my mom's car. Who just texted me? A customer added a $4 tip? He just added a tip, bruh. See, that dude from the suburbs. See, that's what I like, man. God bless that guy. That just made me happy, bro. I didn't even do nothing. He probably said, ring the doorbell. I'll give you $100. If you don't, I'll give you a $4 tip. Stupid at. But that just made me happy, bro. Little extra $4. You know how that goes a long way. It paid for the C4. But yeah, we've been basically working every single day we possibly can. I just haven't been recording it. Like I said, I started the process now. That's why the last video I said day 43, because November 9th was the day that I got my job back, and ever since then I've been trying my hardest. Like, that was in the middle of the week, I think, and I couldn't get 60 hours that first week because I had to go through training, and the training was only 8 hours. But the last day of my training I knocked out at 12, and then I think I had like 48 hours. I can check right now. Give me a minute. Like I said, I want you guys to know the exact details down to the last increment, because I hate when people, not hate, but I just don't like when people try to upscale themselves or lie a little bit, you know what I mean? And I want you guys, like, if I do upscale, it's because I'm telling you the truth. You know, some people try to exaggerate, you know? I'm just kidding. But, yeah, we're 2 minutes away from this lady's. My head is a little bit everywhere. Like I said, you guys are just getting a bunch of raw Sollracz. I switched locations. I was at Thomasville. I'm all the way in High Point now. Like, it asked me if I wanted to switch locations. I said, fuck yeah. Strong chin. That chin go out. That little strong little moon neck. Little PlayStation head built ass. And then I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. I'm just loving that I'm getting money, baby. I don't know how you could be a bum, bro, because at least I'm a bum with money, though. You know what I mean? There's really bums out here. There's levels to this shit. There's levels to this shit. There's bums out here who just bum. Oh, shit, wrong lane. Bro, I gotta lock in, bro. Am I driving or am I being a YouTuber? God dang. I gotta stop saying god dang, bro. Stop. Dang. Each sip I take, this shit is taken away from my life. I gotta stop. I used to never drink energy drinks, bro. I literally just started. As soon as the breakup happened, that might be why I can't sleep, bro. I'm too high on energy, on caffeine. But, like, I can't even think straight. I do not need caffeine in my body, bro. I'm going left, but I just felt like picking the camera back up. Ooh, God damn. Pull the window down so I can see the damn. That was a stop sign. Shit. He ran it too, though. Alright, pulling up. We're in the suburbs, baby. This is what I like. I like that I switched to High Point, because when I was in Thomasville, that shit was taking me to the ghetto. The ghetto. We in High Point, it's taking me to like the suburbs and stuff. These people are out here. Come on, window back up. This ain't the suburbs. I'm gonna turn this light off. I don't want them to see in here. Like I said, if I keep the light on, they're gonna see I'm in a, like, it turns into a fishbowl. Let me see the, confirm you have the correct order before drop off. Mixing up orders. This is Jalen. Yeah, it is. Okay, I got it. Yep. I'm a good DoorDasher, bruh. It's the brick door. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Oh my God, I just got another DoorDash order. I was about to show you guys how much I made. Look, 86. Damn it! That was 86 after that. And the thing about High Point is that I love High Point DoorDashing in here, because you get to go to the college campus. And I remember last time I was DoorDashing there, bro, I could not stop crying, bro. I felt bad, bro. Like, don't be laughing at me too. If you in these videos and you like my top #1 hater, you know, welcome to the damn video. You know what I mean? Fuck, but don't be laughing when I get all vulnerable in a bit. My bad, because, you know, I'm human too, bro. You know, I may joke a lot, but I actually do get sad, bro. God dang. You know, there's lonely times out here. Lonely times create hard men. Alright, but I was DoorDashing, and there's a High Point University, I think that's what it's called. It's a college campus, and it's here in High Point. And like, when you DoorDash, they let you go in there, and like, I've seen all the stuff. Like, I've seen all the students. Like, there was girls everywhere, guys, like, everybody just looked happy, bro. And I was like, man, the thought of it, you know, the thought of going to college and all that, it hit me, and I was like sad and crying, and like, and I was just like, man, these dudes, like, they really get to sit here and walk around their campus while I'm fucking DoorDashing to them. And I just felt happy for them, you know what I mean? But it made me tear up, just because, like, I've been in there back to back. Like, I've gotten an order, and then I go back to them and order another one. They keep ordering, and like, it's just called, like, people that are my age, like, and I'm DoorDashing to them, and that shit feels humiliating, bro. Like, I started crying one day. It doesn't. out of all the days, like, this one just really hit me, and I was like, reality hit me. I'm like, bruh, look at where I'm at in life and look at these dudes, like, you know? I mean, they were all getting dressed up, going to parties. There was girls in dresses and stuff, but at the end of the day, most of them are just in college just for the parties and stuff like that. They're not really there for what they want to do. And I didn't want to go to college, bro. I never saw anything other than my YouTube, really. Like, that's it. Like, I just want to be, I don't know, bro. I just know that school's not for me. I know that. Like, I'm a hard worker. Like, when you, I don't know. I don't even know how to give advice to anybody who watches this and is younger and looking at me. Like, don't, like I said, go to school, bro. That's what they tell you when you're getting older. That's what I was told when I was getting older. I'm not going to school because I don't want to go to school. I just don't like it. But, you know, and then that's contradicting, though. How am I going to tell you to go to school when my ass ain't go to school? What the fuck? My bad, bro. It's just, I never thought about that. Like, I just didn't like it. I didn't like the thought of doing math. I don't like it, bro. I'm more hands-on worker. Like, I'm better off starting my own business and managing that, and like, I'm good with people, you know. And if anything, if the YouTube don't work, like I said, I'm gonna get my stuff right. My life is gonna be okay. I'm gonna be good, you know. You don't need school to be good, and I used to worry about that. But me, who I am, I'm good. You know what I mean? And like, it just sucked when I seen those kids having a blast, because I've been like grinding for the past 5 years, working hours, overtime, like. Even Usman and Farhan, the people that I was telling you about that I work with at High Point in that factory, like, they would be so surprised that I was coming in and working. And like, anybody, even at McDonald's when I was 16, like, they'd be like, what the fuck? They'd be like, you 16 years old, why are you working so hard? And it's like, I would feel good in my stomach. I'll be like, I'm working towards my YouTube, like, towards my, YouTube is the goal. Like, that's what I would have in mind. But really, it's just to financially be able to, like, I don't know, make money off of who I am, bro. And I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just hard. Like, I want to make money, be able to give it back and reinvest it and make more money and turn it into something where other people are taken care of. Like, go around and just take care of people, bro. I don't know. It's just, that's later on. But right now, I just want to take care of my grandma. That's every day that I wake up. I think, like, if I'm feeling lazy or anything, I think about my grandma and I'm like, she's got to go to work today, bro. She's still working at a factory. Like, that's why I'm here door dashing, because she blew up my phone. I'll tell y'all, she called me like 14 times and she still kept calling me up until she fell asleep. Like, that woman, she loves me, bro. And I've told her about my dreams and who I want to be, and she's just always been so supportive, dude. She's never made me feel like shit. Never, not once. And I was a little asshole to her, bruh. Like, I was a little dickhead kid. Don't think that I'm just some nice ass. Like I said, you guys, like, I'm gonna keep saying it maybe a million times. You're gonna hear that I'm just being myself and giving y'all the who I am, you know. And I remember I was just such an asshole to my grandma growing up, and she did so much for me, bruh. I remember one time, like, it sucks talking about this, but I remember one time she didn't go to school, right? She didn't have time. Like, her mom never prioritized that for her. We're gonna get a little bit on her story, not too much now, all right? And I remember I was doing my homework one day. I was a kid and I could not understand this math. It was math, bro. I could never understand math. I remember I was a kid. I don't know what grade I was in, but I remember I could not get it, and I was pulling my fucking hair at the table. I had my hand in my hair and I was just like, fucking stupid ass math. And I was just pulling my hair and I was getting mad, and she was telling me, she was like, calm down. Like, what's the problem? She's like, what's going on? Talk to me. Help me. Like, I'll try to help you. Keep in mind, she didn't go to school. And she never had school, and she didn't know how to do math. She couldn't write. She couldn't read. She taught herself through reading the newspapers that came in through Spanish. Like, she picked newspapers up and tried to show herself. Like, that's what I'm saying. My story is nothing compared to my grandma's story. Like, you guys don't even know that woman, but I just know that all the hard work and the stuff that I'm putting in is for her, bro. And she deserves, I don't know why, like, it pisses me off that other people didn't try their hardest to, like, make sure she was good to where she wouldn't have to work anymore, you know? Like, that shit pisses me off. Like, the other day I filled up, like, never mind, bro. That's never mind. But, I remember I was doing my homework, right? And she tried to help me, and, I got mad. I was a little shit. was a little asshole. She tried to help me. She was like, what is it? Let me see. And I remember I called her dumb or stupid. I don't know what I said, but I know that I regret it now because of the way that I feel about that memory. I said something so rude and disrespectful to her, and it shut her up. I remember her reaction was just like, oh, okay. And she went back to cooking. For me, for us, for everybody that was in the house. Because she was trying to help me, and I was like, no, you wouldn't understand. Like, you don't even know how to read or do something. I said something so, boy, if I could time travel, I know I said something so disrespectful, I would knock the teeth out of that little kid's mouth. Firefighters just drove by. Somebody done burnt the damn house down on Christmas Eve. I said something so disrespectful, and I know that hurt her heart because she was just trying to help me, bruh. She was trying to help me with my homework, and I'm just a little asshole kid. I would have beat the shit. Woo. That's how I know when I have kids, they're going to be a little spawn of the devil. I was a little spawn of the devil. They be telling me, like I said, they be talking about me like I'm King Von, bruh. I used to be a little badass kid. Not just at school, at home too. That's probably why I got the shit beat out of me. Like, bro, I was a little badass kid, bro. I used to just say slick stuff all the time. Like, I just always been a little rebellious risk taker. I gotta stop saying that crazy ass shit, bro. But I was a little asshole, man. And I just want my grandma to be good. If anything comes from this, it's her that she's taking care of, you know? Her above all else, above anybody. It's always gonna be my grandma. I love that woman. Like, she would tell me stories about her in Mexico and, like, the things she would go through and, like, the things her mom would put her through. And I'm not gonna touch on her story because I don't know how like I said, I'm the YouTuber and I don't want people, like, a lot of people don't like their stuff online. I don't know. She probably don't even like me talking about her right now. I don't know that, you know? And I don't want to ask her, hey, you know, can I talk about your story on my YouTube channel? She was like, man, shut your little bitch up. You know? But, like, she grew up tough, you know, and just the things she's been through, the stuff she's told me, it's just, she sacrificed a lot, way too much for people to just be sitting at home and not doing shit for her, you know? Like, and she still gets up and goes work at that factory every damn day. And that's why she's gonna be good. She's gonna be good. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Grandma. I know you sleep there tucked in right now. She probably went to bed calling me. She got a little flip phone, bruh. Her little flip phone, she's like, ay, mijo, a ver qué está haciendo mi hijo. You know I'm out here grinding, girl. You know I'm out here grinding, getting that money, girl. A little $5 an hour. She went to bed calling me up until she just stopped calling me. I'm sure she's knocked out. It's 1 in the morning, almost 2. It's 1:45. She called me up until like 12. That's late for her, bruh. She be going to bed early, waking up at like 4 in the morning. And my sister, the one that I told y'all earlier, the one that let me move in with her, I told her to break the news to my grandma that me and Catrice broke up, because I don't know how to say that, bro. Me and my ex, like I said, this is your first time clicking the damn video. We were together 5 years. She got to know my family, like, you know. Catrice didn't really have that much of a family. It was fucking, I'm not gonna speak on that. But damn, dude, everywhere I'm picking up is from Sheets. That's the only thing that's open. I remember I worked on Sheets during Christmas. That was the worst time to work. Damn near everybody in that bitch. If you've ever worked at Sheets, that's the only place that's open during Christmas. And you getting customers that are mad. Like, how you gonna be mad at me if you see all these other customers, bruh? They say, man, I've been waiting for 40 minutes. Yeah, you waiting for 40 minutes because there's 40 fucking customers behind you. Shut your little bitch ass up and keep waiting. Before I stick my dick in your sandwich. My bad. I'm gonna go in here and get this food. I'll be right back. Let me cut the video real quick. I'll be back. Tight shit. My bad. I gotta stop saying tight shit. I say it as a joke, cause like I hear people say it like seriously, but it's so cringy to me when people say tight shit. Like, bro, what do you even? No, I'm saying that, but that's probably the new lingo for like the younger generation. I remember when I was younger, before I go in there and get this dude's food, he probably, hey, bro, hurry the fuck up with my food. I remember one time I said, bruh, before bruh was normalized, and my mom got me in trouble, bruh. She was like, what's up with you? Why you saying, bro? Why you acting like that? I got in trouble. I was like, what the fuck? Now she says, bruh. She'll be like, bruh. Like, bro was not in everybody's lingo back then. It wasn't. I'll be right back. All right. Call when delivering. That's what this person said. Allie said, call when delivering. Girl, I'll give you a call. You know, it's lonely times. Don't tell me to call you because I'm not going to stop. Shit. Turn that damn music off. But yeah, like I said, whenever I get out of the mood, I'm going to cut the camera and then I'm going to like listen to my music. These videos might be a little longer, but at the end of the day, it's more so documentation and not more for the views. Because if I focus on the views and trying to get everything perfect, I'm going to end up right where I was at the beginning when I didn't record when I was younger. So just know that you guys are getting more of me before I stop doing this kind of content. Who knows, maybe I keep doing it if it goes good throughout time, you know. Damn, Allie's food smelling a little good. Allie, I might need to eat your shit. They ain't even close the bag. Look, they got this shit wide open. Allie, I will put my finger. Why does it look like somebody slipped their finger in my damn sandwich? Cause I did. Sorry. All right, we making money. I don't know how you could be a bum with no money. Cause like I was saying earlier, I'm a bum, but I'm making money, baby. Like I'm in this bitch grinding, bro. I'm in this bitch grinding. Who out here? Look at the road. Look at the road. Who's out here? Ain't nobody out here. Maybe there's one car, but that's it. 1 o'clock Christmas Eve. Your boy Sollracz is out here getting that money in. And I wish I would have started earlier. I wish I would have showed y'all what I was doing at 18 when I moved out, recorded my journey. When I got this bad girl right here, this Honda Civic. I leased it. So this is basically the dealership's car. I leased it because I thought it was gonna build my credit more. You don't need a car to build your credit. All you need to do is pay $30 of gas every month. I thought it was gonna help me and build more trust with the bank so that I could get a bigger loan. I don't think that's how it works. So now I'm stuck paying this payment off until 2027. So 1 more year. I'm gonna trade this in, give it back to the dealership, and then I'm gonna get me a car in cash, a little beater car. Let me tell you, so I don't have to pay a monthly payment of like $400, because I have to pay like $414 for this one every month. It's not bad, it's reliable, but I don't need to be paying that. I could get a beater car, because this pops up, like if I wanted to go get a loan for my real estate, right? This car pops up and I'm like, debt to income ratio not looking too good. Is that a cop? No, that's a car for sale. But like I said, Usman and Farhan, this is what I'm telling you, God is so good, bruh. They weren't selling cars at the time. Now they're selling cars, and they're probably going to turn that into a big successful business, but they're selling used cars now. I'm going to get one from them, and I'm going to put them on, like I'm going to plug them in, and like there's just going to be connections, and like I said, if you got a friendship, you keep it close, bro. Those are good, genuine people, and I learned to love them. Like, and I used to think I was gay, bro. Not even because of not no gay shit. You know, some people gay and they like dick and shit and all that. Like, what? What are you talking about, dick and shit? Like, what are you talking about? I thought I was gay because I was so tapped into my emotions, and that's because I was raised with women, bro. I had no brothers growing up. I only had girls. So like I'm an emotional, like when they was on their period, I was on my period. You know what I mean? My bad. I grew up with like 4 girls. My sister, like everybody was a girl. My mom, my dad, he probably seen that shit. He's like, yeah, I'm out of here. Dude's a little boy. You on your own. So I grew up more emotional. Like instead of being around guys, going outside, even the kids that I would play with outside, like I barely seen them growing up, you know what I mean? Once I got older, I started hanging out with them, and then I would just be around my sister and her friends. I'm surprised I did turn out gay. That's how I'm saying, you know who you're gonna be. Cause I remember there was this one dude I went to school with, bruh. He said his sisters would make him sit down and watch Pretty Little Liars, but we was like in 3rd grade, and I didn't know what gay meant, but I know something was up with this dude. I knew he was a little fruity, and I was like, yeah, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, he had like a little girl voice. And he'd be like, my sisters make me sit down and watch Pretty Little Liars. I remember I got disgusted. I don't even know why. I was like, what the fuck, why you lying, bro? If you're gonna be gay, then be gay. Stop fucking lying. I didn't even know what that meant at the time, but I knew that he was acting like he wasn't somebody he was or something. I don't even know. But I was like, come on, be yourself, bro. If you're gonna be gay, come be gay in it, be. What's up with you? Why you acting like you a man? You a female. Just kidding. Just be comfortable in your skin, bro. That's what pissed me off. It wasn't that he was gay. I don't got a problem with gay people. I done had gay friends. I done had gay people come on to me. Sorry, brother, I don't go that way. You know what I mean? Just trying to chin. You know you attractive when gay people trying to fucking rape you and shit. What the fuck are we talking about? It's that damn caffeine, bruh. That shit running through my veins. That's why I don't need that shit. But yeah, bro, I don't even know what happened to the original plot of the movie. What did we just start talking about? Why did we? Where the gay people and what am I talking about? Yo, what literally? I don't even know how we got here. I don't remember how we got here, bro. Shit. But her food looking good. I'm not gonna lie. You know, usually they supposed to put the protective tape where it's sealed. They just gave me the damn food. And earlier, I'm thinking of stuff from earlier. At another Sheets, this lady was being rude as fuck. I gotta stop cussing. My bad. I'm sorry. I gotta stop cussing. But this lady at the other Sheets, she was being disrespectful. I was like, "Is this everything in the bag?" Just because, you know, sometimes they have stuff in the bag and they separate it because it was a big list. She was like, "If the bag is closed, then it's in there, right?" Well, I walked away. I was about to say, "And that's why you working at Sheets." But then she would hit me with the, "That's why you doing that shit, you bum." Ain't shit funny when you a bum. Should have threw that food at her ass. Fum! Hit her ass with a Captain America shield type of shit. But yeah, bro, we probably gonna DoorDash until like 3 or 4 and then hit the gym. Maybe I get a little bit on camera. Cause I like going to the gym, I told you, at like 3 in the morning. Cause nobody's in there. I don't like being around people. Like I said, I don't like, people are assholes, bruh. People are really out for themselves. And a lot of the people who reach out to me, I'm not gonna say, maybe some have, reach out for their own benefit and their own gain. Like there's some people who literally, I've had to remove people off my following and following them and just like keep people at a distance because they see where I'm trying to go. They see that potential and they're like, hold on, let me lock in. Let me try to be friends with this dude. That's how a lot of people view me. Not out of their own genuine heart. They just see what they get out of it. Like I touched on it earlier. A lot of people will be your friend and try to be nice to you just because of what they get out of it. Everybody's out for themselves, and that's why I kind of keep people at a distance because I'm good on my own, bro. I'm independent. The way that I grew up, I didn't need nobody. I ain't need nobody to wipe my ass or, you know what I mean? Like, if you're with me and you genuinely keeping up with the process and everything, then I genuinely have love for you. And don't think that I can't see the difference. I might have been acting like a dumbass and I act like an idiot all the time, but I promise you, what the fuck? Rerouting? This shit was taking me on the highway. Now it's rerouting like 10 times. This girl's glitching out, the GPS lady. But I hope if anybody's watching this and you just watching to see what you can get out of it, don't think I don't know who the hell is who. And the messages that I get, the people that texted me from out of nowhere that were watching and just keeping up with my life. I'm not a dumbass, bro. I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not a fucking idiot. And that I'm cussing because like I take offense because just because I act like a comedian and I'm acting all silly and stuff don't mean that I'm actually an idiot. I mean, look at my credit score, baby. I may not have been locked in school, but I'm logged in. I'm a DoorDasher. Come on, bro. But yeah, once I get that PC and we start going live on TikTok and building our community, we gonna be good. We're gonna be good. That's the goal. Long-term goals. You know, I've been working on, like I said, 5 years, and we still going strong. It ain't ever gonna stop. I tell y'all, we're gonna be 60 years old. Yo, is Carlos still trying to be a YouTuber, bro? Let's pull up his channel. I tell y'all gonna see me on the side of the street. At this point, we're gonna be, if I reach 50 and I'm still trying to be a YouTuber, y'all just gonna see me on the side of the road on a YouTube vlog. Y'all got any spare change? Please, bro. Success is hard. Alright, bro, lock in. But all the stuff that I touch on, if I ever get on my backstory and I'm talking about stuff, I don't want y'all to sit here and think that like I'm coming at people or I'm just trying to give y'all insight on my life. If anybody can relate, you going through tough times, I just want you to know that it's gonna get tough, bruh. It's gonna get hard. It's always gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard no matter what you do. Your life ain't ever gonna be easy. Never. Not when you're a kid, not when you get older. You're gonna have problems you gotta go through. And what you choose to do after you go through those problems, it's on you, bruh. Just like my Spanish. You know, I got every right. I didn't grow up with my parents because they were all working. Everybody, my grandma, my mom, everybody, my dad fucking left. Dick, gone like the wind. Everybody's just busy. All the people that spoke Spanish, I grew up around people that were speaking English, right? And I understand Spanish. You know what I mean? I can speak it. I can understand every single language. Like, not every single language. Every single word that's thrown at me. Maybe sometimes whenever somebody's saying some random ass, like when I come across a Dominican, yeah, that's where we fucked up. When I went to New York, bro, y'all should have seen how these dudes was talking. These motherfuckers on level 3000 Spanish. I don't know what's up with Dominicans. Pero papi, like, el otro día, pero, I'm like, God, hey, slow the fuck down. Y'all talking like y'all gotta get fuck, slow the fuck down. You don't need to say it all in one go, bruh. Pero papi, el otro día, Big Papi, mira, pero papi, fuck. Do you even understand the words that's coming out of your mouth? That Dominican Spanish is something different. I don't know. Like I said, when I went to New York, I could barely understand them when they were speaking Spanish. Pero, este güey, que tú estás loco, papi, que tú estás yendo aquí. I'm like, damn, all strong and shit. You know, I like that little Spanish, that Hispanic, like that bachata shit, that Prince Royce. Oh shit, hold on, I'm in the neighborhood, I gotta slow the fuck down. Little kid gonna come out, don't. Why the speed bump start screaming? Alright, bro, we almost here. 1 minute away. We're gonna get another DoorDash order in. That C4, those 200 milligrams of caffeine, I'm definitely feeling them. My heart is pumping. I feel like I could DoorDash all night. We gotta get a playlist going. And like with streaming and YouTube, bro, there's the pros and cons, dude. With streaming, I get an interaction. You know, I can talk to people. I don't feel as alone. But with YouTube, I can cut the video whenever I want. If I'm ever feeling like, okay, I need time to listen to my music a little bit, relax, I don't want to keep talking right now, I could just turn the video off or edit the part out, you know? On Twitch, I can't. Like, if I want a break and people are tuned in, locked in, like, no, Sollracz, please don't leave, I literally cannot end the stream. You know, I can't take a pause, I can't take a break because that's all just live. I can't cut that part out. And people, like, I was surprised, but people actually will sit through that though. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You don't know what people are going through. Like, sometimes you could be the reason somebody still goes to work in the morning or wakes up and goes to school. You know, you never know. And I know because I'm 605 nonchalant. Look, we almost here. I know I keep a lot of people grounded. Nah, I'm just kidding. I can barely keep myself grounded. What the fuck am I talking about? And where the hell we at? I want to go to the college, bro. I want to pull up in the college. I wonder what they doing at that college. They probably not having a party. I'm gonna get in there. Hey, who trying to throw some ass? Security? The DoorDasher's out. All right, bro. Let me go figure out. Let me turn this damn light off. I will be right back. All right, we made $96 in 4 hours. We're still going. That person told me to call them whenever I arrived. I called them. They didn't come outside or nothing. I just left their food there. Come on, bro. Why do you have call when arriving in your thing? Then when I call you, you're not gonna answer. Come on, girl. We $96 in 4 hours. Is that good? I don't know how much that is. I think you got to do 96 divided by 4 to see how much. You know what? Let's ask ChatGPT. I don't got time for that. I'm a boss, son. You know what bosses do? They don't do the math. They get somebody else to do it for them. That's how you know you certified. Let me ask ChatGPT. I gotta go get another order. I don't know what I was talking about. Let's got 13 minutes, bro. We getting orders back to back. That's what I like. And the thing is, this is a lease. You know what they gonna do? Whenever I turn this car in and I get like my used car from like Usman and Farhan, that's the goal right there. I'm gonna let you guys know what's about to go down. Even if I blow up within the next couple months or the next year or the next 2 years, you gotta live below your means, bruh. So many people, I see so many celebrities and rappers, I know they in debt. The way the rappers be coming on to people's streams and stuff, they got so much debt they gotta pay off. They're desperate. You didn't make the right financial decisions. That's why they don't teach you finances in school. But the way that I grew up and the way that I was, all that trauma, that shit gonna pay off. Because whenever we get the money coming in from YouTube, my grandma, first of all, she's gonna be good. She's gone. Like, she's done. Like, come on, she's set. All that work you put in, I got you. You know I got you. And after she's taken care of, she gets everything she wants. I don't care what anybody says. Taking care of that lady. After that, everything else is going back into real estate. I'm feeling a little sleepy. What's going on? I just took a C4. Maybe it's because I'm talking. Feeling a little I'm feeling a little dizzy. What's going on? Why is the road duplicated? Why am I seeing double lines? The light turning yellow. Fuck that. I'm running it. Oh shit. Oh shoot. My bad. But yeah, after my grandma's taken care of, I am gonna get it into real estate, you know, start building up my portfolio. Because right now my portfolio, what I mean by that, when people say that, if you don't know, it's like what's built up in your name that gives you value. Like, how much is your net worth? What's going on there? How much do you have in stocks? How much do you have in real estate? What's your whole portfolio average? What's your net income? Just kidding. Right now, I'm only invested in the Roth IRA. You know what I mean? That's the stock market for people that don't understand. It's a safety retirement account. You put tax, like after you get taxed, it's a complicated thing. If you want to learn it, you got to watch YouTube videos on it. Understand what it is, the benefits of it. You know, it's a good account. You got to look into it. I really recommend you look into it. Max it out as much as you can. Put as much money in there as you can, especially when you're younger. If you wait to put money into that account, and I'm telling you right now, look into it. If you wait, you're not going to have as much money built up in there over the years, and it's not going to compound as much. It's not going to grow. You're going to get money, but there's people that start when they're like 40. You're going to get money out of it, but you're not going to get as much as if you started when you're like 18 or 21 or in your 20s. You know what I mean? Wait. Oh, what's it telling me? It's telling me to go straight? Turn around. Okay. But, yeah, like right now my net is, but everything is just in stocks. The rest, the checkings that I showed y'all, that's like how much I have saved up. I don't keep anything in the bank right now. All those 3,000 are sitting in the bank just in case something goes wrong. You know, I got to get my emergency fund set up, like an emergency account, just in case something goes wrong. That's where I'm gonna put that in a high yield savings. Keep that money growing right there, like at a I think American Express gives you like a 5% interest if you hold money in there. Like I said, I'm not trying to sound smart or nothing. You gotta look into that stuff. What that means, like, if your money sits inside of a checking account, it's not growing no interest. That means that your money's not growing at all. That money is just going to stay the same amount, and it's only going to grow if you put more money in that account. You know what I mean? It's not going to grow. But if you put it in like a high yield savings account, then it's going to grow at whatever interest rate that, like, it grows. I don't want to sound too like, because I don't know who's watching. It's probably a little ass kid watching. What the fuck are you talking about, Sollracz? Just look into your finances. That's all I'm gonna tell you right now. Look into your finances when you're younger. It's not ever too late. You're never too early, I mean, to start looking into your finances. Like, I'm telling you, my little brothers, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be way better versions of me. My two little brothers, Sammy and Junior, I got them. They don't even understand how much I got them. They're gonna be good. They're gonna learn about their Roth. I was looking into how to like open up accounts for them, but they gotta be making money. And the only way they can make money is if I'm making money. If I start making money from the YouTube, I could put them in my videos and like make it to where I can start investing in their money account, their Roth IRA, because they're getting paid. You see what I mean? Like, I'm paying them. It's just something I'll be thinking about. I'm trying to think about them and how I could get their life set up good too. You know, because like I said, that Roth IRA, your money is growing at a like 10% return every. I'm not gonna talk about it, bro. Just look into it on your own. S&P 500, you know what I mean? Put your money in there. Just look on it. Look into the Roth IRA and your finances whenever, like, if you're watching this and you're looking into it. If not, you're just gonna miss out. I'm not gonna talk about it too much. But yeah, 5 minutes away from our next DoorDash order. $96 in 4 hours. Let me ask ChatGPT. If I made $96 in 4 hours, how what's the hourly rate on that? Let me see. Did this motherfucker not take it, or what the hell? He just didn't respond. He just deleted my message. I'm gonna wait till I stop driving so that I can see what that is. I think you gotta do 96 divided by 4. Like I said, I don't like math problems. If Carlos worked 4 hours and he got paid $96, how much did Carlos make an hour? I would have crumbled the paper up and threw it away. I'm not playing. Yo, lock in, bro. You can't even do that. I don't know the steps to it. Or just like when you go to the store and they be like 50% off. And then you scan it. Thing is worth like $50. I thought it was gonna be half off. No. You don't know what 50% off means. That means we got your ass right where we want you. You thought you got half of it off. You got 50% off. The fuck? Alright, we're almost there. I don't know. I think I'm about to cut it right here, listening to music a little bit, and then keep door dashing. It's 2 o'clock. I might pick it up a little earlier, but in a minute here, I'm gonna go to the gym, knock out a little bit of a workout, maybe keep door dashing later. Or if I keep getting orders, I'm gonna DoorDash and pick up the camera. We talk a little bit more. I do want to say the stuff that I'm mentioning. Anybody that's like me talking about my mom, I'm not sitting here talking bad about her. Like, it's just, she's not the same person she was whenever I was growing up being raised. Or who knows, maybe she fucking is. I don't know. I haven't been in that house for 3 years now. But I know that she's not gonna make the same mistakes that she made with me, with my little brothers. And at the end of the day, she tried her hardest, bruh. Y'all gotta keep in mind that when my mom was like 16 or 17, I don't remember how old she was. She had me at like 17 or 18. I don't remember. That's young, dude. I'm 21. By the time my mom was 21, she already had like 4 kids. And I'm not putting her on the spot, but at the end of the day, that's her fault. That's her fault. And that came with trauma. You know, it's bound to happen. When you're young, you're growing. Like, if I had kids right now, I know I'd put them through hell. That's why I don't hold a grudge against my mom. I love her. Like, she's tried her hardest to make sure we had the best life, you know? And, like, some people are dealt terrible cards and they have a terrible life, and then they like to blame people. Oh, my parents did this to me, and that's why I am the way that I am. Take some accountability and get your fucking life together. Stop being a damn bum. Come on, bro. There's always some kind of excuse you can make. I can make so many excuses to just sit at home and get drugged up and just turn my life around and completely go downhill, but I don't. I find an excuse to keep going and make it better, like, you know, make it day by day, because I just want a better future for myself, for my kids, and, you know, just stop making excuses for yourself, bro. There's people who have it worse than you. That's how I look at life. I told y'all earlier. And not that, like, not everybody's as strong-minded and strong-willed, and people fall into drugs and stuff, and then I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. Everybody has their own problems. Everybody goes through their own things, you know, but at the end of the day, pick yourself up and keep going, because you're just gonna eventually look back, 40 years done passed by, and you still doing the same thing, and it's your fault. It's not your mom's fault no more. It's not. You're not a kid anymore. You're a grown ass man. You're a grown ass woman. Let's figure it out. Okay, stop fucking self-pitying. Can't stand it. Come on, bro. It gets to a point. Yeah, cry a little bit. I'll hold your hand, talk to you, give you a hug. Okay, but what are we gonna do? How are we gonna keep going? You know? Let's go. My bad. Come on. I made it. This is the same sheets I was just at. I'm gonna cut the camera a little bit, listen to my music, relax, and I will see you guys in a minute. See you guys like a couple seconds for y'all. For me, it'll be probably a couple hours. Like I said, we about to make $100 with this order. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I got a little bit of mayonnaise on my finger. To do ask for extra mayonnaise, I had to dip my hand in there and grab it. It was a couple seconds for y'all, but for me, hopefully this mic is connected. Let me test it right here. Yeah, it should be connected. All right, we're done. It was a six hour and 16 minutes. We made $136. Let's ask ChatGPT how much we got paid. So I did 15 orders. Out of 15, I accepted every single one. Let's check 6 hours. Let me ask ChatGPT. Maybe you can already do it in your head. Come on, Sollracz, really? So if I worked for 6 hours and 16 minutes. All right, I got to make sure it was recording. 6 hours and 16 minutes and made $136. How much did I make hourly? Tell you, bosses, they don't do the math. They get somebody to do it for them. That's why ChatGPT. I made 21 an hour. That's $21.70 an hour. That's still solid hourly pay, comfortably above most hourly jobs, especially if this wasn't guaranteed or if it's flexible work. If you want, I can also show you how to quickly calculate this in your head next time. Why the fuck ChatGPT throwing shots at me? Yo, go ahead and show me the way. Go ahead. Let's see what it says. Here's a quick mental health method you can use any time. Mental math method. Okay. I was about to say, what are we talking about? So to do it, you turn minutes into a fraction. 15 minutes, 0. C. You had 16 minutes. So, yeah, I'm not doing all that. Yeah. Look. See, this is why let's... come on, bro. Stop playing with me. I'm not about to sit here and do all that. Look what it's telling me. I'm not about to do it. It's easier for me to just type it out and be like, hey, what's the answer, bro? Just like when I was in 8th grade, hey, what's the answer? And then literally they'd be like, you know what? I can help you. I can show you how to do it for next time's homework. Cut that shit out, bro. Just give me the answer. I ain't here to learn how to do math or solve x squared minus b squared. Why the hell we even got letters in the damn math equations now? What happened to the original plot of the movie? Yo, come on. When the fuck? Who decided it was time to start adding the damn alphabet into the damn equations, bro? You got me pulling my hair. Look, lock in. That's the thing of the past. We don't got to do no more math no more. ChatGPT, it's like that joint was made for me. Hey, you hear that rhyming? So we're done. We made $21 an hour. That's good. Hey, look. Pat yourself on the back. We're going to go to the gym. We're going to knock this workout in. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. You know, I was listening to my music. And, you know, let's look at this. This is the song I was listening to, bro. This jump. I gotta read the lyrics though, you know, I don't really know the song. Is that a cop over there? Yeah, let me get the fuck out of here. There's literally just another dude. Either he's chilling in the parking lot. I hate when I get cut off. Don't do that shit. Come on, young boy. If you don't know who young boy is, you know, we relate a lot, you know, trappers, young, you know, the gang life. That's all about me. Tattoos, tatted up, the grills. I'm gonna get into my playlist. This is the kind of music that I'll listen to around friends and stuff. Whenever like I would listen to their music, I'm like, hold on, that song is kind of good. But this one right here, let me show you, bro. This one's good. Let me look at the audio. Let me look at the lyrics. Oh my God, it is a cop. I'm done. It is a cop. Damn it, I should have known. I'm about to get pulled over. Oh my God, we about to get pulled over on camera. I should have known, bro. Fuck. He's right behind me. God damn it. Let me turn this light off. You know the little saying they say? Turn the light off because there's literally a cop right behind me, bro. Act normal. Act like you guys got some sense. Oh my God, bro. He's gonna run my plates and see that I got stopped before for my 10. Come on, what's the speed limit? I'm about to go 45. He's about to catch up to me. I gotta find somewhere to go. Oh my God. He's right behind me, dude. I'm pulled over. I'm done. I'm gonna turn right. No. It's gonna be suspicious. Oh, there's a McDonald's right there, but it's closed. Come on, give me something, God, please. I'm about to have a heart attack. I'm losing him. I think he got stuck at a red light. All right, we're gonna make a right turn right here. I want to stick the phone out the window and show you guys that there's a cop following me. I'm not doing that. Come on. Then he's gonna really pull me over. What the fuck are you doing? Well, I just wanted to show the audience that you were following me. Yeah, go ahead and get out of the car. I think I lost him. He's right behind me, isn't he? I have no idea where I'm going. I'm about to end up at the police department. Is he turning left? Where is he? Talk to me. Nah, I lost him. He was pulling up right behind me, bro. I don't even know what I was talking about. We lost him. I don't know where I'm at. Where's this road? He knows I'm running from him now. Where am I at? What the shit? This is a dead end. Where did he go? Oh. That scratchy noise is because you know, I could actually chill right here. It's like a whole like scenery spot right here. What the? I could actually chill right here. So like, I don't know what I was talking about, but that cop actually scared me. You know what I mean? We are in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea where I'm at. I'm at High Point. For those of y'all that don't know where that's at, that's where I live. You know what I mean? Kind of like area. Let me show you guys the Lamborghini. Show you where we're at. We're just in a random little spot right here. I mean, there's a dead end right there. It's all dead end, so we're closed in. You know, he can't come at me. He can't come in. That's the only way he could come in through. The car beeps whenever I have the keys on me. But look, that's what I was talking about. It goes down. There's like a hill that goes down. That little glimmering thing that right there, that's the road. But you know, this bad girl, she's been you know, I gotta be careful because I don't want him to pull up. He can only pull up from that way. I just need a little bit of fresh air. But let's get the light right here. You got it, girl. You got it. Somebody gonna call the cops on me. Hello, officer. The DoorDash driver's going crazy again. Look at the hill, bro. I don't know. I'm just out here. I don't even know what I'm doing, bro. I need to go home. Like I said, I'm about to go to the gym, but I want to put the camera down, talk to you guys for a little bit. That goes way down there, bro. I gotta get in the car before somebody pulls up. You're gonna see High Point. It's not the place to be doing that. You know, you're gonna see a skinwalker or something. I'm gonna be trying to get in the car, you know, doing too damn much. Yeah, there goes that little boy. I'm gonna stretch him out. Yep, and then back to the lobby. But yeah, car, like I said, we're good. The car's getting paid off. A little bit of different quality, you know, it's more doo-doo quality. I don't got the light on. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't want to have the light on. We're gonna go to the gym. I don't know if I'm gonna record that because there's gonna be people that are getting out of my job that go to that gym, and I don't want them on the camera. You know what I mean? I just don't like people being on the camera. You know how people get, if you were watching the streams in New York, people get mad. They don't like that. Hey man, stop, give me all the fucking camera, catching attitudes. You remember the Chinese lady whenever she's like, oh no, you're recording? No. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just a camera, bro. You're on camera every day. People recording their security cameras, like, but I get it. People just don't want to be online getting judged and stuff, you know? So, I'm gonna make my way to the gym. We had a good little DoorDash day. I spent $30 on gas, so really I didn't even make $130. I made $100 because I spent $30 on gas before I filled my tank up. I haven't filled it up yet, but it's on halfway. I don't know if you can see it. It's half a tank. I get 29 miles per gallon. That means every mile I spend a gallon of gas. I think that's what that means. I don't know. But I'm liking the lining. It's a little mysterious look. You know what I mean? It's making me look like... Thought that was a cop right there. See that car? I was about to say, yeah, he street sniped this motherfucker. I'm gonna go to the gym. Like I said, this might be the end of the video. If not, I'll pick it up in a second. But if it is, don't forget to like. You know what I mean? It helps it. People, if you don't like, it's not gonna help at all. Like I said, I'm not asking you for no money, bro. No, I'm not out here begging or nothing. I'm just saying leave a like because it pushes it out to other people. Maybe somebody else sees it, and then you know we start building slowly. And yeah, God bless you. If I end it, if I don't, then I'll see you in the gym. Bye, baby girl, baby boy. Alright, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit quieter because it is like 5 in the morning. It's 5:53. I think it's 6:53. I don't know. Let me check. Yeah, it's 5:55 in the morning. How we doing? But yeah, this is how I come home every day. You know, it'll be around this time dark. There ain't nobody here to greet me no more. Whose fault is that? Sollracz? You little bitch ass. Oh. Look at my shoes. I cleaned them off, bro. But look at them. God. These are not white Air Forces no more, bro. So he said, watch the mud. Man, shut your little bitch. And they're ruined now, but, you know, it's fine. Got my walkie charger right here. Look at it. Little bad boy. Let's go upstairs. I gotta be a little quiet, so, you know. Check this out. Dang, boy. Turn the light back off. Turn the light back off. Look at the clothes. I told y'all, look. I told y'all I'm not folding that. Y'all out of your damn mind. I said I was going to show y'all the pump, but it's going to be a little too much right now. I can't flip it while it's recording, but this is the setup. And, you know, look, these soundboards were like, I think 400, bro. Together, 200 a piece. I can't be loud, but camera. We got this little camera. I told y'all this was 20. Got this for a birthday present. My stream deck. I think this was like 300 or 200. I don't remember. The microphone. This is my first microphone right here. Look. What's up with this thing? This thing just doesn't stop moving. Look. This is the first microphone I had right here. With my I bought this. This is the one over 5 years ago. This is the one that for my gaming chair. This is the one that I bought whenever I was working at the flea market 5 years ago when I got fired from that job. This is the one that I got when I was working at the flea market. And they fired me. This is that. Oh damn. My headset, you know, the other one broke. How to get a headset, like all this stuff, it adds up. You know what I mean? And when you're paying a bunch of bills, let me go back downstairs. This is the streaming PC that I got on a MacBook. Stupid. That's all I could afford. PlayStation, got that for Christmas. This MacBook, actually, look, this is what I'm talking about. My mom got this for Christmas years ago. You know, shoot. Got it for me for Christmas, you know. Hold on, let me go back downstairs because all the neighbors sleep upstairs and I don't want to be too loud, you know. But she got it. I got it for Christmas when I was like 15. No, not 15. Probably like a little older. Right when I was getting around the point of moving out. That's when I got it. And you know, I remember she told me I needed to consider, you know, taking life a little bit more seriously. And I got my feelings hurt. You know, she was doing that out of love, but she was probably looking at it like, all right, bro, you're not gonna be famous. You gotta lock in. She was like, you need to consider the possibility of, like, you know, life, and you need to figure out what you're gonna be doing because you're not gonna be just living here doing nothing. I was like, bro, I'm working every day. What are we talking about? And that hurt my feelings, you know what I mean? Because I'm the hardest worker, bro. Out of all of our family, bro. Put me up against all of them. I'll probably go head and head with my mom, bro. Out of all of our family. Maybe my uncle from my grandma's side is a little up there. It's us three. We carrying the bloodline. But like, come on, bro. And she got me that MacBook. I had it on I don't know how she figured out I wanted it. But like, I had all my parts put together and she got it for me. And I don't know if it was because she could see that she couldn't hurt my feelings. Or, you know, just I was passionate about my YouTube, and I was going to get it either way. I was going to grind my way here. I don't give a damn. And she got me that MacBook, and I started using it to stream. That's why I did my other streams on. But unfortunately, I can't use dual stream on there. It's a MacBook, you know. I got to download a bunch of stuff. It's going to give me viruses, and it's limited. It's a MacBook. I need a PC. I can't do gaming streams. The damn MacBook already gets hot as it is. No, somebody's AC turning on, but yeah, that's the setup right there. I mean, all that adds up. That's, I don't know how much. I mean, the gaming, like, y'all seen the little gaming set where you sit on, like, what is it called, the gaming desk? That Catrice got me that one day. I think it was my birthday. I think she also got me a Quest. Like, I'm telling you, Catrice has got me so much and helped me so much throughout this, you know. And the reason I wasn't recording with everything is I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted an editor. I wanted everything to be right. And then I started. But like, it feels like God is just showing me, look, bro, it's not going to be perfect. You know, you got to get it done. You got to start, you know, and that's where we're at right now. So you guys are seeing everything raw before I have my editor and it's been like this for a good minute. And I've been growing. I've been growing a lot more like this than me not doing nothing, you know, just sitting back and trying to get everything perfect in place, upgrade my camera, you know what I mean? Because I want a better camera, but people don't care, bro. I know I'm starting to realize that a lot of people just like watching me because I bring them comfort, or, you know, I make them laugh, and it's not about the equipment that I have. Sometimes I get a little embarrassed, you know, I'm not gonna lie, because it's my situation, and I did not want to show the situation I was in at 18, and the apartment and everything was a different spot in Greensboro, and I was paying $1,500 a month for that one. That one was one bedroom. Motherfucker. $1,500 aside from the utilities and everything, bro. No. I'm lying. It was $1,300. It was like $1,320. And then with the utilities, it was like $1,500, bro. It was like a lot. Catrice would never turn the fucking light off. We had a gas bill. I don't have a gas bill. We had a gas bill, water bill, electricity or some shit. I don't know if it was 3 or 2, I don't remember, but I just remember that the bills were kicking my ass. I was working at Sheets, like, let me see if I can find a video real quick. I'm about to end this video because it's been going so long. I'm gonna see if I have a video of like when Usman and Farhan, the people that work with me at Fatessa, when they visited me at Sheets. Like, I'm telling you, one day they just made my night. Like, I remember I was at Sheets working, and they were like, man, you're grinding, man, this and that. We love what you're doing. And like, they just really motivated me a lot by being just nice to me, you know. And I was working at the factory doing like 80-hour weeks. I was working out as well. Like, basically what I'm doing right now. I was doing the exact same thing at 18 years old. I was going through a tough time, and, you know, I feel like God really had me in the right spot. I mean, not a lot was going good at the time. Right now, I'm scrolling through my Snapchat, so trying to find the picture of when they visited me at Sheets. Like, but I would take pictures. Like, I would take little progress pictures. Like me working. That's 10:13 p.m. I would be like, just me working. Like 8 o'clock. I'm at work. And then the same day I would get out, go to Sheets, 10 p.m. See, 8 p.m. and then a couple hours later get out, go over there. Like I was just grinding, and I wish I would have been recording all this, but I'm letting you guys know now. I will take pictures instead, and this is like, she's like, I would just be working, man, just working my life away, and then I'd be at the gym taking my progress videos. Like, it was hard, man. It was hard. I was crying so much. Y'all know how hard it was. I mean, I'm good now. I had a lot of stability with Catrice. Like, she kept me going a lot. You're like, Fornum, look how dead I look right there. I look like a completely different person, bruh. I would be half asleep. I'm telling y'all, one time I was half asleep and they took me home, a whole 30-minute drive. I'm never going to forget that, Like, they were genuinely good. Catrice would be making me food all the time. Like, she would make me, like, that's like chicken with, like, veggies and rice. Like, she always made sure I was good, She would pack me lunch. Even at Sheets, she would come with me to work. Like, she would really take care of me, And I don't care all the bad that happened in the relationship. It was good, you know what I mean? I still look back and I like everything that happened. I would literally be taking like days at a time with the date on there, like showing what, like, that's 12/14, and then the next day 12/15. Like, I was just doing this day by day by day by day. Like 12/15, let's see. And then 12/15 the same night going back to work. Like, you see, I was in there like 12/16 getting out of work, 2 p.m. Like, and then going 8 in the morning, 12/16. Like, I was just half asleep. My legs would be all messed up. Like, this is what happens with my eczema. This is my eczema right here. That'll happen right there. Like, my skin gets really rashed. I'm telling you, like, you can't really see it right now because it's not cold and I'm at home. But, like, my hands get inflamed and, like, really itchy. Like, you can kind of see it. And, like, it just starts bleeding. My back will get bad. I was working so hard. I remember I got my brand new Honda after the other one got totaled because some jackass wasn't paying attention and he crashed into me. I mean, it's been a couple, like, the past 3 years have kicked the shit out of me, bro. Like, and I was just like, man, it feels like I'm never going to do this is the day. Look at these motherfuckers. That's them. I was like, bro, I got to get a picture of this. Like, look at Usman. That's Usman. That's Farhan. They look like damn near twins, bro. He's 21, I think, and this is like, those are, like, they kept me going so much, bro. You don't understand how much they really kept me going. Like, and I don't even know who's watching this, But, like, it was hard, bro. I was 18 years old. Like, I moved out. And, like, they seen that, And I was just working every day. Like, every day I was working, And they were there. Like, I was with them working overtime. And, like, till 3 in the morning. And then I'd get out and go back to Sheets. Like, I was exhausted. And Catrice, like, we'd go out to eat. Like, it was hard, bro, Look, like, every day I was working, like, I was getting fat checks, and it was all, like, for my YouTube. I didn't want Catrice to work. Like, I wanted her to be okay, Like, she had a hard life, too. And it was every day, like, 117 for, like, years. And then, like, I remember I got my Honda. I got it tinted out again. Like, that's the Honda that I'm driving right now, I think. After it got totaled, and I had to go put another down payment down. Because some fucking jackass, like I said, he crashed into my car. It's been hard. These past 3 years, like, I've never given up on my YouTube. Like, I've always just been working. And a lot of time has gone by. And, like, it sucks because there's a possibility that it might not work, And like I said, if it doesn't, then I'm gonna let my little brothers, like, all the stuff that I have, I'm gonna make sure they're good. And it was every day for years. Like, that's what I'm saying. If you really want something, it don't matter what gets in the way, you're gonna get it done. Like, I remember Catrice wanted to start working. Like, I was arguing with her so much. We got cats. That's YB. Like, she was always cooking for me. Like, I love that woman, you know? It was a lot. I mean, we had our ups and downs, stuff that I'm not going to talk about. Just like with other friendships, my mom and stuff like that. Like, I'll tell you that things went wrong on both ends. And I'm like, this is going out to eat me and Usman. Like, I don't know why with guys, like, I've met other dudes before that are just like, they think it's weird to like cry and stuff like that or not go out. I don't know why people are like that, but with me, bro, I really built like a brotherhood with them. Like, I met their family, like, and like I was around their family. Like their parents really loved me. Like they were surprised that their parents were a little skeptical of me. They were like, yeah, this dude's a little too nice. He's a little too giving. Like you gotta watch him. People that like want something from you. But like I said it early in the videos. I don't know what clips I've said it in, but I said if I genuinely care about you, you're gonna know. Like you'll feel it. And once you lose that, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like and these dudes, like I miss them. You know. Because we were working together every day for like almost 2 years, maybe a year and a half. And then I quit. Like, we'd be knocked out in that fight. That's Usman. He had a man bun, but he cut his hair. He's got a buzz cut now, I think. And, like, it was just a good time. Like, we were always working. Like, we were going to start a car detailing business and stuff. Like, we were working, like, our asses off. We were trying to figure out how we were going to get more money. And then, like, they left the job. I left the job. We kind of stopped working together. And like we like I said, we've been planning on meeting up, but Usman's like they're selling cars and stuff now, and we're just in different areas of our life right now. You know, I love those dudes though. I care about them. They're like brothers to me, and they really kept me going in a time where like things were rough. You know, and then I left that job, and then I came to the job that I'm at now, the factory. And then after I worked here for like a good year, I was like, I'm losing time. So I was like, I need to save up my money. I saved up like $15K that I could spend in New York. I went to New York. I did what I did. And I did what I said I was going to do. I was on the right track. And then guess what happened? Life hit me again. Like, that's just life, bro. You know? It's just going to happen. And a lot of people, like, you guys are watching. Like I said, the 20 people, it's probably like 5 people who made it to this point in the video. But, you know, time is just going to keep flying, and I'm still going to keep working at it. Still going to the gym, you know. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. I really am. And it's going to pay off. Like, it's going to pay off. I'm working hard at it. If you work hard at anything, like I said, I truly believe that if you genuinely believe you have something and you keep working at it, you're going to make it, you know. I'm going to end the video here. Actually, in the video here, it's Christmas morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. Talked a good amount. We got a lot out of the way. 6:10. It is Thursday, December 25th, Christmas 2025. This is Sollracz, 21 years old. To show you guys my credit, show you guys how much we have saved, how much is in my Roth IRA. And again, even if it's nobody watching this, it's for my future self. I sit back and I watch these videos. I really do. You guys probably like, what the fuck is up with this dude? But I'm the only one pushing myself right now. Like, really? I mean, my grandma and just like getting her out of the situation she's in now. She's not in a bad spot, but her working every day, I don't want her to do that the rest of her life. She's been doing that for like damn near her whole life, working since she was younger than me. You know, I'll say 15, but this lady's been working since before that, you know. But yeah, it's gonna play out, bro. It's gonna go good. You know, keep God first. I want to read a little bit of the Bible. I want to get into the Bible again, pick it back up because I've been like distant with it. I know that I'm in the positions that I'm in because of God, but I gotta really lean back into my faith and thank Him for stuff, because the last time I was getting cocky and I was getting my money up, guess what happened? I lost my Honda. You know, I told y'all that I had to put another down payment on because I was getting cocky. Like, I was working at Sheets, I was working at Fatessa and the factory. I was making good money. Like, checks was coming out like 4K, bro. Like, I was making bank. I got cocky. I was like, man, this is the most money. I'm making more than people older than me. And then I was like, look at my car. Look at this. Look at that. I made it. Like, you know. And then that dude crashed into my car. I was doing everything right. The dude crashed into my car. And I was like, man, what the fuck did I do? Okay, I can't be loud. It's 6 in the morning. But I'm going to let you guys go. You know, let you enjoy your life. I'm ready to go back to the streams. I'm ready to interact with you guys. Like, see how everybody's doing. Living and Gus. Those are my two, like, Ruffles, you know what I mean? Everybody who's in the streams consistently. Like, I really miss you guys. I don't even know if you guys are watching this, but I'm gonna be back on the streams. We're gonna have more people. We're gonna build it up. But just know that right now, I'm still grinding, bruh. For 5 years. When does the grind stop? Come on, bro. Okay. Yeah. You know, keep your head up. Just know while you're sitting there relaxing, jerking off, doing nothing, you know, being a little bum. So am I. But while you're doing all that, somewhere out there, I'm grinding. I'm getting that money. I'm getting leveled up. You know, life is like a game. And if you don't level up, you're gonna be a little bum. You're gonna be like me. You know, a little risk taker. 21 now, it's getting serious. Come on, knee pain is locked in. Let's do this. I'm closer to the PC. We made 100 a day. I gotta go, bro. It's about to be 6. My grandma's probably gonna wake up. She's gonna end up calling me, but I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this on the 25th or the 26th, or we'll see. I might upload it. I don't know. Cut some parts out. And you made it to the end. I love you. God bless you. Really, genuinely, I love you. I do have love for you, you know. God bless. Stay safe. Keep your head up. It's gonna get hard. It's always gonna be hard. Love yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're doing good. All right.